What do you call a Sugar Hill Gang track about dinosaurs?
Sugar Hill Gang track about dinosaurs. Interesting. Hot dude.
You gave him a dude already?
I don't know. What do you call it?
Raptors Delight?
Raptors. Raptors Delight, right?
I am here for that.
It's original. No
It
one's
is.
doing that.
No one will do that joke anywhere.
No one's
You're right.
doing Sugar Hill Gang jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
It doesn't get better each year.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Offleaseonly.com. Open daily 10 to 8. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Save thousands. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Bee, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and he'll have to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Happy Friday. Here we go. It is the KVJ Show. Good to see y'all.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Here we go, baby. Another day. Little weekend. Time to celebrate.
Yeah. Saturday sleeping in.
That's what you're doing, huh?
That's what I live for.
Okay.
So nice. When you actually wake up with the sun, it just feels like your body is in tune with the world.
It's kind of normal, yeah.
Yeah, usually Saturdays when I sleep until about 4:45 a.m. It is sweet.
No, I'm going for 7 a.m. and I really feel bad for anybody who wakes me before 7.
Definition of being old is saying I'm going to sleep until 7 a.m.
I wish I could do it. My body just wakes up.
Really?
Yeah, even on vacations, Christmas vacation, all that. It's always like we're getting ready to do a show.
Guy's always wired. I mean, look at him.
On Christmas vacation, European vacation, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's kind of fun because driving into work, a lot of times I get to see Jbird. It's kind of nice. I saw him this morning. He was the red light ahead of me.
Look at that.
That red light was a little difficult this morning. That red light usually goes a little quicker. It skipped a turn today.
Well, I noticed I saw Jbird sitting there, and you can always see Jbird. He's got his white truck, and he's got what used to be a bunch of Bigfoot stickers on there, but I realized that a lot of them have either fallen off or he's peeled them off.
No, they haven't. None of them have fallen off. None of them have peeled off. They've faded away. They're still on there.
Time.
So they're just,
Time.
So they just look blank. It looks like this guy attempted bumper stickers, but it didn't, for whatever reason, take.
Look, back at 011, that thing was looking sweet.
Yeah.
But yeah, the elements got to her.
Yeah.
I don't think those bumper stickers were made quality either. They're expensive, but not made very expensive.
That truck is a symbol of where we are, too. You know?
I love my truck. Y'all can kiss my grits. I love it.
It fits.
It does. I don't want a fancy car. That would drive me insane.
Yeah.
How am I going to drink a Slurpee in a fancy car?
He can spill a Slurpee in that thing and not even get stressed about
You
it.
got to have some licks on a truck. You got to have dents. You got to have marks. That's what I want. That's what I need. That's what I am.
It is. It's your life. Dents,
So
marks,
we are your
spill,
truck.
stains.
I love it. I think we're doing all right.
Yeah.
I think as a show, we're still standing, baby.
We're still here, man.
Yeah.
That's right. So plug in today. You can check us out. We're on YouTube if you want to watch us. KVJ TV, that is the place to go. You can also get us on your smart speakers. Of course, we're still on the radio at 97.9 WRMF.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in a second, love to share the stories with you guys about the good that celebrities are stepping up and doing with their money. Coming up in a second, I'll tell you something Beyonce is doing that's huge. Before we get into that, Saturday Night Live is going to be doing another at-home episode this weekend.
Okay.
It'll be the second one that they've produced remotely with cast members all filming sketches from their homes. I don't know who the musical guest or the host will be just yet.
I saw a little behind the scenes. It looked like they were doing one of their digital shorts that I'm not. Are you familiar with those?
Yes.
And it looked like they were filming it in some of the cast members' apartment. That's what it looked like.
Cute. All right, so stick around for that one on Saturday night. Some new stuff there. Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade are putting out a new commercial, Corona-themed commercial.
Oh, yeah. That was the thing.
Remember that thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we have a little audio from that.
Yeah, it starts with Dwayne Wade making a call to Chris Bosh. So it's all about the big three from the Miami Heat era.
Hey,
Yo, my guy, what's up, man?
what's up with you?
Nothing. Just rewatching some games, having a bud.
I'm always rewatching old games.
I'm Heat days.
What's up?
Oh, it's the GOAT.
What you doing, girl?
That's Candace Parker. She's a big WNBA star.
Nothing. Gave up on cooking, living off of snacks, having a bud.
True.
Yo,
What's up?
what's up?
What's up?
Hey,
Oh,
you nice.
Oh.
AOD, where's Gab?
Oh, she on kid duty. Hold on. Hey, yo, Gab.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
There you go. That was DJ D Nice in there, too.
And finally here, Beyonce pledging $6 million to health services during the coronavirus outbreak. She's partnered up with the guys from Twitter to provide $6 million in funding for mental health and personal wellness services, partnering up also with the National Alliance for Mental Illness. So that is a good thing. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Gotta say, for some old dudes, they are crushing it. The Rolling Stones just released some new music, and it is amazingly topical.
You know what? It's a good time for us, some of these older dogs, to get back in the game because everyone's watching stuff online and they're not really relying on the radio for music.
Yeah.
So these people, they're doing some new stuff, which I love.
Sure, they were going to be touring and all that kind of stuff, obviously postponed with the coronavirus, but it did inspire them to write some new music. Song is very apropos for the era that we're living in right now, and the video that they have is really cool too. It's kind of like done through one of those fisheye lenses, and it's going through cities just showing how empty the streets are, and there's nobody out in these big cities, and the whole theme of this Rolling Stones song is about living in a ghost town. And it is kind of interesting because these major cities, you go to Times Square in New York City and nobody is out. If you're a Rolling Stones fan, I think you're going to love that.
Sure.
I think that is great Rolling Stones music.
They sound good.
They sound fantastic. Yeah, and like I said, it's a really cool song that is very topical with what is going on right now. Alicia Keys also has a song that it's a little bit older, but it's kind of getting a little retread here that people are talking about, thanking heroes in this new song, Good Job.
It kind of sounds like a Bare Naked Ladies song. Do you remember that song? She was a good girl, a good girl.
Yeah, it does.
A little bit.
Got some more new music today. AWOL Nation has got brand new stuff out today. The Used, and also Brendan Benson has got some stuff out. Solo artist.
I love that cat. Love
He's
his
very
solo
good.
stuff. I've been listening to him for 12 years.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
You turned me on to a song, Cold Hands, Warm Heart, that is still one of my favorites.
I mean, I'm like deep cuts with Brendan Benson. Love that guy.
He's very good. Well, he's got new music out today. Check out Jbird. And there you go, your latest releases.
The best variety from the 2000s, 10s, and today, and you're home for the KVJ Show. 97.9 WRMF.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got in your mind today, Jbird?
So I don't know if this exists or not, but if it does, maybe somebody out there can tell me. So I got my dog, Chewy. He is 15 years old, and he came from a litter where he had brothers and sisters. And I would love to find out where all those dogs are at. Is there any way they have things like dog private investigators?
I've told you about this before. They have that like Ancestry.com for dogs. Where you can do it and find out their lineage, and you can find out if they have any siblings that have also been tested.
Okay, now that I'm interested in what you're talking about, I am paying attention.
It's a whole thing. I brought this to you like 2 months ago, and I was like, you got to do this for Chewy. You were like, whatever.
So let's say you got a mama dog and a papa dog, and they have a different litter a year later, okay? Are those still Chewy's brothers and sisters?
I think so.
I agree. I think they are too. I would love to find out if there's other little Chewy's out there, because I always said I'm always going to get this type of dog. He's an Australian cattle dog. I love them. They're loyal, and I would just love to see if he's got some brothers and sisters out there, and how hard and expensive would it be?
So there's quite a few companies that do it. I just looked it up. The one that I told you about, the name is Embark, E-M-Bark.
I love it. It's great.
Embark. But there's a bunch of them. So Embark is kind of one of the more expensive ones. And that'd probably be why I heard it advertised on podcast. But there's other ones you can get for like $50.
I just love to know the mentality and the personality of his siblings. I think that'd be so cool.
And to know exactly what his breed is too. That'd be interesting to see what percentage he is of
You're right,
kettle pup.
He's not fully.
No.
There's no way he's gonna be fully Australian kettle, because we adopted him at the place where you know, what was that called? I always say the wrong thing and people get offended. I'm like, I got him at the pound. The place where you adopt dogs.
Big Dog Ranch Rescue?
Well, we got him in Texas. But one of those places where you adopt
SPCA?
I don't know, just whatever they call those things. I know there's a term you say and people get all offended when you're like, I'm going to go get my dog here. And they're like, what? You got to get it out of shelter. I wasn't sure if the term pound was...
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
I think you just used the right word, shelter.
Yeah,
Shelter's
shelter.
the right word.
You just said it.
Nailed it.
Pound might be the one. That's not good.
Okay. Virginia, what you got in your mind today?
So my family came to me yesterday and they said, are you guys doing that KVJ happy hour again? And I said, yeah. And some people want to be involved and some people don't. So I think Panda wants to be involved, and I think Magnolia does not.
Well, she shouldn't be. She's 14.
Yes, yeah. But, I mean, it kind of takes over the whole downstairs space because nobody can be down there making a bunch of noise.
Well, you can go upstairs in your room and do it away from everybody.
The problem is there's not good lighting, and there's not like a place for me to sit like at a desk and put the computer like in a certain way.
I'm trying to solve problems here. I have a light for you and a chair if you want it. I can run and get it after the podcast and give it to you if you want.
Yeah, I'll take your light.
I need it back, though, ASAP.
I don't need a chair. I just need a light.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take a light. Just because I shut down the whole downstairs area. So there's a little bit of dissension about it.
Yes. Yeah.
Because everybody else has to be quiet. And my house is not a house of quiet. And so
you need a room, Mama.
I do need a room. But every other room is not set up properly. And it's dark or it's messy. There's just
We'll get you set up. You'll still complain about the lighting, but we'll get you set up.
That's all right. That's good. Yeah. What I got on my mind here today, man, I told you yesterday I was excited about the NFL draft, and it was just really nice for at least one night to have it felt normal. It felt good. It was great. I was with my wife and Cannon. We were in bed watching the draft go down last night, and I was very excited because there is a guy that is close to my hometown and Southeastern Ohio, doing everybody proud. And he was the top pick last night in the NFL draft.
With the first pick in the 2020 draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Joe Burrow, quarterback, LSU.
LSU. Yeah, very cool. So it was pretty neat to see him get picked. And he's from Southeastern Ohio, where I'm from. And he's kind of stood up for the area. There's a lot of, they call it Appalachia. There's a lot of poor people in that area, and he had on a new Nike shirt that had the state of Ohio on it, had the 740 area code, which is the same area code where my parents live. So it's kind of cool, yeah.
Well, all day I was thinking, Joe Burrow's got to be so happy to be going back to, it's nostalgic, right? You're going back to where you're from.
Yeah, pretty much. It's on the opposite side of the state, but it is pretty close.
And then Panda told me, he's like, no, I could tell. He looked sad. I was like, really? He looked sad?
A lot of times.
Is he sad because the team sucks?
Well, I mean, any team that's going to pick first in the NFL draft sucks. That's why they're picking first in the NFL draft. So
if you're him, are you happy or sad?
I think you're happier in the NFL. You're making NFL money.
I think it'll be okay.
Yeah.
When he sees that check, he's not going to be very sad.
Well, just think about teams that are in the crapper and that suck, and then they build up and become champions. Now he has a shot to, I led this team, I'm the guy.
I think it's good for him because he really is a champion for that area, and that area needs a champion. Trust me, we don't have many champions.
Kevin is one of the champions.
Yes. So I'm the best that we had until Joe Burrow.
And that's not good.
So, no, we needed more. So, I mean, that area needs somebody like him, and he's still going to be in kind of that area, not very far away. It's about a 2.5-hour drive to the other side of the state, and that state is going to embrace it. Trust me, I know. I'm from there, and they love him already in that area, and it's going to be really good for him. He will be one of those guys that will be a state hero. He'll have statues. If he does halfway decent for the Cincinnati Bengals, he'll have statues of himself all over the state.
Just from the stories you tell me about Logan, Ohio, if they like this guy, it sounds like they'll kill for this guy.
They will, absolutely. Yeah, they're ride or die kind of people from there. The loyalty's unbelievable. And I think as much as he talks about how much he wants to represent that area and be that champion for that area, I think this is perfect for him. So I don't think there would be any sadness at all. He's got kind of a droopy face. He kind of looks that way. I've been watching the guy for all the way since he was in high school, and so he's just that way.
He's got RBF?
Yeah,
resting bitch face.
No, he's got resting.
No, he's just
RDF, resting droop face.
Yeah, he's just kind of a mellow kind of dude. You know, there's a lot of understated people from that part of the country.
When
Look
you
at me.
sign up to be the quarterback for the Bengals, is it a term that's like 4 years, and then after 4 years, if it doesn't work out, he can go someplace else?
Well, you'll have what's called a rookie contract. He'll sign that, and we'll see how he does. He'll get a good signing bonus being the first pick, so he'll make a good chunk of money there. You're probably talking $20 to $30 million just for being picked that position. And
really? That much?
And then he'll have a rookie contract that'll go, who knows, 2 to 3 years. And then at that point, if he's doing great, then they'll sign him to all kinds of crazy money, Virginia.
Interesting.
Going to be making a lot of cash.
I didn't realize the rookie bonus check was $20 million.
Yeah, your signing bonus, yeah.
Holy moly.
Yeah, the signing, but that's why you want to try to be a high first rounder. That's why it's important to be in that position. And there was a guy named Damon Arnett from St. Thomas Aquinas, and I know him well because he played for Ohio State, and he could have gone in the draft last year. They said maybe a 3rd or 4th round pick. He went back to Ohio State and then got picked 19th overall by the Raiders last night in the first round, and so he'll get a nice, rookie bonus.
Yeah, your boy Burrow, he got $23.9 million signing bonus.
Whoa.
Yeah, so there you go. So that just alone, just for being that pick.
You are a billionaire in Ohio.
Well, then a projected.
He can buy Athens.
Ohio.
He can buy Athens. He owns
Is
that
this
town now.
extra? They said a projected $36.2 million for his contract. Is that extra on top of that?
That'd probably be the contract on top of what he would get for the signing bonus.
However many years it is.
Yeah. And
yeah.
they'll,
4
work
years
that
for
out.
36.2.
4. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's 4 years in it.
Ton of money.
Oh my gosh, that's
well,
so much money.
that's why, I mean, it really is exciting for a lot of these guys. And Joe was fine. His dad had been a coach at Ohio University where I went to college. And so, they were, for that area, they were doing okay money-wise. But, a lot of South Floridians know that there are kids that come out of here. And this really is. This sets up not only you, but this sets up your kids and your grandkids. You take care of your parents. It is. It's like cashing in a lottery ticket when you are selected in the NFL. And that's why it is such a big deal to be able to get there. And it is a game changer for families. And it's really cool because between Broward and Miami-Dade counties, they have had 14 first-round picks in the NFL draft since 2015.
Wow.
Yeah, because Damon Arnett went last night from Broward County. Then you had former Deerfield Beach grad Jerry Jeudy. He'd played at Alabama. He went to the Denver Broncos with the number 15 pick. So, you see a lot of South Floridians there in the draft. And with that, I wanted to, because I was very excited, too, about the Miami Dolphins. I don't know if Dennys is around because I wanted to kind of capture some of the excitement that you just heard when they make those announcements.
Dennys!
Yes.
Get
with
in
the
here,
NFL
you
draft picks.
Firecracker.
No, he's going to take a couple bong rips real quick. So we'll see if we can get him. But, yeah, the Miami Dolphins, I was kind of wondering because the Dolphins have really stockpiled a lot of draft picks. That was it. You remember last year, it was the tank for Tua that they had going on where people thought they were almost maybe intentionally losing games, and then they kind of started winning towards the back end of the season and finished with 5 wins. So they wound up having a lot of draft picks last night in the first round, and then they still have a lot more picks to make. So they made several picks last night, and then tonight, if you're going to be watching the NFL draft, the Dolphins are going to be making 2 picks in the second round and then 1 pick in the third round. And then on Saturday, which is going to be the draft's final day, they're going to have 2 4th-round picks, 3 5th-round picks, and 1 6th-round pick, and 3 picks in the 7th round. So if you love the Miami Dolphins, there's a lot of action to watch in the draft. No Dennys? All right, okay. He's what? He's just gone, okay, never mind.
I can go look for him.
That's okay. At this point, it's all done. But, yeah, the announcements that the Dolphins made, some very difficult names to pronounce. You can see here the first overall pick. I wanted to let Dennys with
he's trying to put on his tiger makeup.
Oh, I got you.
I got a bathroom real quick.
Oh, geez, okay.
I came in to load all my stuff, and then I was like, I'll do my tiger makeup later.
Yes. I want to see, Dennys, if you could announce the Dolphins' overall number 1 pick for the NFL draft. It's with, if you could, as much verbose as possible. And with the 5th overall selection in the first round, the Miami Dolphins select
Tua Tagovailoa.
Yes.
Nailed it. You crushed it, kid.
Mm-hmm. And then they went with Austin Jackson. He is a left tackle from USC with the number 18 pick. And then they went and traded back number 26 pick. They picked up the cornerback from Auburn. Dennys, his name is?
Noah Igbinoghene.
Yes. So it was some really exciting stuff. I mean, if you're trying to write out the Dolphins roster next year, it's not going to be easy.
That's a lot of vowels. That's a lot.
Tua Tagovailoa. Noah Igbinoghene.
Yeah.
Gotta say it quick.
I don't know. Is that a hiney on the end?
It looks like a hiney.
I like it to be a hiney.
Tua Tagovailoa and Noah Igbinoghene.
Hiney.
Yes. Yeah.
Tricky.
I'll show you on the camera how you would spell both those names, and they could play here 10 years, and I wouldn't be able to spell either name.
We're going to stay on a first-name basis with those cats.
Yeah. Tua is usually number 13, and he's not going to be number 13 for the Dolphins. Can anybody tell me why?
It's unlucky.
Marino.
Virginia, look at you with the sports knowledge. It's retired. That's Dan Marino's old number, so he's going to pick another one. He said he's okay with that. So,
yeah. I mean,
there you go.
You can't upset Marino.
No, Marino. What are you doing? It's my number.
Oh, that actually would be a funny prank.
Don't get him all riled up during the corones.
With the ego of Dan Marino, to have somebody punk Dan Marino be like going, yeah, you know what? We've decided to unretire your number.
Tua wants it, and he's big. And
yeah.
I think you would get a huge meltdown, and then I think you'd say, you can't release that.
It would have been amazing just to see how Dan Marino would have reacted to that. Yeah, today is kind of a big old snack day. There's some fast food places that are jumping up and giving you free food. You can get some free chicken nuggets from Wendy's today. All you have to do is just go through the drive-thru and you'll get a 4-nugget count piece meal that I guess apparently they have there. Yeah.
Just 4 nuggets for everybody who asks?
I think that's kind of what it is. Yeah, I think it was a 4-piece.
Nice.
Yeah. You just have to say that I love the KVJ Show, and they'll give you those nuggets. So.
Okay, that's very cool. That's actually genius to do.
So once you say that, they'll look oddly at
confused,
you, and then they'll give you nuggets.
But then they'll give you nuggets.
All right, cool.
Okay, here's your nuggets. Thanks. You can also get a free Whopper for scanning a code that appears on the screen during a Burger King commercial. They're going to be doing that.
Sounds easy.
Yeah, okay. What? I don't know. Code? How's this thing work?
How does this work?
Do you got to pause and freeze frame your TV?
I don't. How do I pause my TV again?
Well, if you start doing, like, if there's one too many hoops, people are gonna be like, all right, what is this?
Okay, TV, stop. It's still moving. Yeah, it could be tricky for some.
I don't know. For a free Whopper, I might try to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's the incentive. I guess
You can go to Burger King and get your free Whopper, go to Wendy's and get your KVJ nuggets.
KVJ nuggets. I love that's got a ring to it.
KVJ nuggets. And General Mills, they say, might be bringing back Cocoa Puffs Brownie Crunch this year.
Ooh.
I know, right?
He loves brownies and he loves Crunch.
I love both.
See?
Right.
There you go. I want to start off with some great news here today. Now, a lot of people around here in these parts, they do consider Jbird to be one of the greatest when it comes to snacks. In fact, for many, he's kind of their snack Jesus.
We got Weed Jesus over there and then Snack Jesus
And
right
they really
here.
work great together, by the way.
You're like a Batman and Robin.
There you go.
That's the combo of what you guys are together.
You are a superhero tag team.
Yes, you are.
I'm kind of proud right now.
You really do work together to fight injustice.
Well, you're right.
And Jbird's always being hit with questions from KVJ Nation, and thankfully he is now here to answer some of those questions that you have.
Make no mistake, though, there's always a snack villain trying to take me down.
Oh.
Trying to knock me down a peg.
Oh, telling you don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Your pics are stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Your dog is fat.
Well, yeah, they do actually say that. Getting some pizza, hate emails, Virginia.
That's not cool.
No, it's not cool.
Well, yeah, why does it have to be that way?
Why you got to bring the dog in it?
Yes. Okay, so some of the questions that we have here today for our Snack Jesus. One, there are a bunch of different questions that listeners have, and one of the top ones is, what is the best food service app to use?
I use 3
You
of
use
them.
them all.
I do use them all, and I find the one with the least amount of mistakes in my own personal life with a lot of great options. That's what you're looking for, options as well, Virginia. Uber Eats is good, and I also like Grubhub.
Okay.
Those are 2.
Uber Eats and Grubhub,
Yep.
the 2 biggest.
Yeah, there's other ones out there that are good.
But with-
DoorDash is good too.
Okay.
But I think if you go with those 3, you should be good. I give the nod to Uber Eats only because sometimes it's about selection for me as well.
Okay. Well, that's a good piece of advice. Another question here that we have for Snack Jesus. What is one appetizer one should stay away from when ordering delivery due to it traveling poorly?
This is easy. I've been burned several times. Fried pickles do not travel well.
Oh, yes.
You
I can
get
see
them,
that.
they're
Yeah.
soggy, they lose taste, Virginia.
Yeah.
Too much moisture.
Yeah.
Fried pickles need to be eaten in the first
Yes.
5 minutes.
If they don't kind of hurt your mouth, I'm not sure you're doing it right.
You're right.
And French fries. Very
Yeah.
rare do French fries travel well. I'm not saying that they don't.
they get steamed.
They do. The crinkled fries seem to travel the best.
Okay.
And when they put aluminum foil in the styrofoam, it actually helps out greatly.
Another question we have for you. When is it okay to send food back when dealing with the wrong order?
Oh, this is a tough one. Me and Virginia always get worried that they're going to come back with spit and hair in your sandwich.
Yeah, you got to be super careful.
For me, I kind of look at it as when I go into a swimming pool, I'm going to get splashed by other people, and that's kind of the breaks.
Yeah.
When it comes to this delivery and you have a restaurant and this third-party food service, it's tough to get any kind of send-back stuff. So I kind of live in a world of acceptance on that and then just bitch about it in the morning.
Like Whitney Houston said, it's not right, but it's okay.
It's not right. Now, if you're at a restaurant, I just never be a jerk about it. If it's something where you get onions in your sandwich and you hate onions, just be polite and go, hey, look, I just can't eat onions. There's the only way I can get that sent back. If you have a bully ingredient in your sandwich or dish that you did not order at a restaurant, you should be able to send that back.
My question is, can you not just take the onions off, or is it tainted the dish?
Onions taint the dish.
Okay.
Oh my
so that's
gosh.
why you couldn't just peel them off.
You put a raw onion in a sandwich, even if you take out those raw onions, it's got to taste
Still
like...
there.
He would taste it, yeah.
Big time.
He's very sensitive to onion.
How many sauce packets am I allowed to take from a sauce bar until I start looking greedy?
Do you have pockets? Can you do it on the sly?
The way I look at it is if there's a rule, the restaurant needs to let you know about it and say you only get 4 sauces here. If there's no rule, I'm sorry. It's lawless, baby. You take as many as you want. Now, if there's a long line, don't be a jerk. But if you're just going at your own pace, like Pollo Tropical's got a sauce bar. Tijuana Flats has a sauce bar. There's no
Now,
sauce.
are these the cups of sauces, what
Yes.
you're talking about?
These are the
Yes.
cups of sauces. And if there's no rule or sign there, I feel like it's fair game for you to take as many as you want.
Okay.
Now, make sure you order food from that establishment.
Okay.
Don't just go in there and take sauce and leave.
Right.
That ain't cool.
Now, the packets themselves. My question is, because I've gone into places that'll have like the ketchup packs or they'll have the hot sauce if you go to Taco Bell and you're allowed to grab. To me, I feel like I can fill one hand. If I fill two, it looks like I'm just taking stuff home for another day and not for that meal.
If you talk to anybody who's truly serious about the sauce game, they know that if you want to play, you got to pay. If I go through a drive-thru and I want extra honey mustard, I know that I'm going to have to pay for extra honey mustard.
Do I look greedy if I'm doing more than one handful of sauce packets where they have where you can walk up and help yourself to the sauce
You're
packets?
going to get judgmental eyes, but again...
More than one hand? Is a handful okay?
Yes, if there's no sign, you are fine.
Okay, all right. That's a good motto. If there's no sign, you're fine. Instead of milk, what liquid could one use on a bowl of cereal that would taste good?
Yoo-hoo.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I love Yoo-hoo. My only knock on Yoo-hoo, too small, too little. I'm a man, damn it.
You want
2 liter?
I want a 2. They make 2 liters of
They do?
They do. I haven't seen them in the store in a while.
Seems like a lot.
It's a lot.
They used to make.
And final question here for Jbird Snack Jesus. What is the best soda when it goes flat?
That's a fantastic question.
Okay.
If you ask me,
wow.
Cherry RC Cola.
Really?
Yeah, cherry RC Cola, fantastic when it gets flat. Then what you want to do after it gets flat, put it in your freezer. Now you've got a flat RC slushy.
And I have another question. I'm sure this is completely stupid, but why would anyone want to drink flat soda?
It actually tastes good. Sometimes some people don't like the carbonation. Dennys gets farty with carbonation.
Oh,
That's
Dennys.
why he had to stop.
Prove it?
That's why I had to stop drinking seltzer water. So this makes me real farty. So for some people, carbonation bad. But I also feel like when you take the carbonation out, the sugar and the sweetness kind of rises to the top.
Oh, okay. You get more of it. All right. Well, thank you very much.
That was fun.
Yeah, your question's answered. I know you enjoyed yourself. Yes, you were in your element. Got a few celebrity birthdays today, including Kelly Clarkson. She's 38 today. Got to talk to her last week when she debuted her brand new song that is out. Real catchy tune.
No big deal. Kevin and her are kind of like friends now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you've not checked it yet or heard it on the radio, it's called I Dare You. Oh, that's the whole song. Never mind.
I dare you not to play it.
Don't worry. Dare accepted. Also, happy birthday to Barbara Streisand, who is turning 78 years old today. Also got to say a couple other happy birthdays here, including Claudia having a happy birthday. Hope to see you when this craziness is over. That's from Natalia and Tony. Also, Brandon's turning 8. That's from Mommy, Grandma, Grandpa, and the cats, Gracie and Lady. And there he is, all handsome in his bow tie, glasses, and suspenders.
I want that outfit.
What a cutie.
Dawn had sent that in. That's for Brandon there. Happy birthday, bud. And also got to say hello to Gary. He's turning 57. Very nice.
Oh, Gary.
There's Gary and Dennys. Gary has been a recognizable face with the KVJ Show for 21 years. When Virginia and I just got going, he and his mom were always showing up at our events. And so he's been riding with us, and his mom as well. So
Thank you, Gary. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Got a birthday you want to get to the KVJ Show? You can let us know about it. Just go to mail@kvjshow.com. Coming up here in a couple minutes, No Name Movie Game. We're going to be jumping on, and there is a sneak peek into the future of movies themselves. Will we go back to theaters when this whole pandemic is over, and what would that look like? Maybe a sneak peek into the future I got for you coming up next. All right, it is time for another round of the No Name Movie Game here on the KVJ Show. Bird has been on a massive run as of late, but last week he got tripped up by Virginia, who took the belt back.
Yes, Kevin. The belt is back where it belongs, resting nicely on my fupa. Thank you, Quarantine.
Oh, I just noticed your dress. That looks really nice. I just noticed it an hour and a half into the show.
If Jbird would have won last week, you guys would be tied at 7 wins apiece. But with Virginia taking that win, she now has 8. Jbird has 6 on the year.
Does Dennys have any?
1.
Okay, mijo, you are on the board, my little tiger face.
Yeah.
Last day.
I feel like Jack with Tiger on my heels. Like, you're Tiger, I'm Jack. You're trying to get my wins.
Who the hell is Jack?
Golfing? Never mind.
Oh, boy, that fell flat. Ooh, Dennys, edit that out. Oh, man. Don't you hate when you have to explain your jokes?
Yeah, it didn't go well.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got April on here from Loxahatchee to pair up with Virginia, the champ in the No Name movie game. Hello, April.
Good morning.
Good morning. Are you ready to win today?
Yes, we've won 4 times. I've won 4 times with Virginia, so let's do this.
Wow, those are some big numbers.
Big numbers right there.
I like it.
Okay. All right, well, the rules of the No Name movie game, for everybody else that does not know, Virginia's going to get the clues to April. She's got 60 seconds on the clock. Can't use the character names, the actors' names, or the words from the title of the movie. All right, here you go. Your time begins now.
It's the movie where they go to find the military guy. It's during war. Their brothers have passed away. He's the last one. They want to bring him home to his mother. Pass. It was a monkey. Now it's a man. What's that process called?
Is she there?
I don't think she's there, Kevin.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, April.
Hello.
Okay. Sorry.
Riggy.
Sorry, something happened.
Guess who's back?
Yeah.
Riggy's back.
Well, just reset it. We'll redo another round here. Sorry about that.
Oh, wow.
She didn't hear any of them. You're good. He was redo.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, here you go, April. Reboot. Remix. Your time begins now.
Can you hear me?
If you're not denied, you're what? Brought in. You're brought into a group. They pass. That's hard. They're little yellow guys, and they talk like this, and then they're.
Dominion.
Yeah, but that's the name of the movie.
Dominion movie.
Pass. It's Hanukkah. It's all about Hanukkah. 1 more than 7 is what?
8. 8 Wild Nights.
Close. Pass. Pass on that one. If you go out and you have a big group and you start like crazy stuff and you're burning buildings and you're in the streets and you're torching cars, it's a what?
Right?
Yes. You can't find your vehicle. Where my vehicle? It's missing.
I lost my car.
Close. Pass.
Dude, where's my car?
Yes, you got it. If there's aliens there, it's what?
Aliens.
You always do that for Paranormal Activity. It's a movie about ghosts.
Oh, sorry. I don't know the difference.
Okay, we'll see if that holds on. You got 2 this round.
That was not
I
pretty
mean,
to watch.
the rig shook us.
Oh, it did. Yes, of course. It wasn't the clues.
Yeah,
I would have had a 5
It wasn't
spot.
giving, what was it, ghosts for, or aliens for a ghost movie.
And it wasn't taking 30 seconds for the first clue.
Yeah.
Wow, the rig is in.
Mm-hmm. Do better next time, Virginia.
Come on, Tiger Face.
All right, Dennys, here you go. You're partnered
Your
up with
tiger face
Renee
looks like
from Palm City.
you just got finished going to a frat party.
Yeah.
You actually look like Dia de la Muerta is
Kinda.
going on here, yeah.
I did it real quick with my cell phone as my. It was rough. I'm running out of paint.
He's
Too.
a white tiger today.
White
Yes.
tiger. Okay.
Very rare.
Yeah. And racist.
Because he ran out of orange.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Who knew?
Okay. Renee, are you ready for this?
Yes, sir.
Oh, boy. Everybody wants to check their throat now. Okay, here you go.
Sorry, that's the Rona. No, I'm just joking.
Renee playing her last round. All right, here we go. 60 seconds on the clock. No Name movie game. Your time begins now.
If something goes wrong, this is a French word for that. It's intentionally goes wrong. Pass that on.
I don't know. Pass.
If you take a bunch of cash and you wad it together, you could call it this. Pass that one. Jeez, that's terrible.
Take a bunch of what?
Yeah, pass it. Here, let's see. This is a Bang Bang, and you have no clothes on. It was a comedy.
Naked Gun.
Yep. This is you shake it like a. picture. It's
say Polaroid picture.
Got
Polaroid camera.
Perfect. 499, one more than, and it's a season of the year. It's about a relationship.
500 winters, 500 summers, 500 falls,
Pass that
500
one.
autumns,
Let's
500
see.
Novembers.
If you go to a place where people drink and have fun, and you're the reason that it's fun, you would be considered. Jeez, pass that one. That's so tough. Here, this is a type of activity where it's frowned upon by the law.
The purge? Wait, what? An activity that you can't do by law?
It's over.
Yeah.
Criminal.
I hear you.
Criminal.
Gotta line up with a 2. But if the bird really falls apart here, we could have an overtime.
Bird.
What, you gotta get 3?
Gotta get 3.
I got this. Come on.
You got this.
Have faith.
Sean is on here from Boynton. Hello, Sean.
What's up, guys? How we doing?
Good,
Sean, I need to be quarantined with this belt later.
I got you. 3.
Okay. And Denny's, if I'm winning, oh, baby. Tiger face, I'm jumping on you.
Yeah. So get your pants off.
I'll be ready.
Quick.
Okay, here you go. 60 seconds on the clock. Your time begins now.
I put this over my face. I wear it at Halloween time.
Matt.
Yes.
Matt.
Yes. Orange. Ooh, it's so juicy in my mouth. Ooh, I've got this juicy orange fruit in my mouth. It's not
Tangerine.
You got
Oh,
it.
jeez.
Oh. Me and you just got married, baby. What's a term? A nickname?
Got hitched.
No, keep going. I'm gonna hang myself.
Pass.
Pass, Denny's. Party on! Excellent! Party on! Oh my gosh.
Bill and Ted.
No! The other
Bill
one! I am Boo!
Wayne's World.
Yes.
You got it.
And you're done? All right, there you go. He's not even going to worry about it. Okay.
The belt comes home!
Yeah.
The belt comes home!
Lucky
baby.
number 7.
Nice work there, Sean. Okay, Virginia now with 8 wins. Jbird with 7, just one behind. You can tie it next week. Yeah. All right, going to be quarantined with that belt. Well, just in a minute here, something exciting on KVJ TV. Jbird and Dennys are going to try to do the bicycle challenge that you're seeing on TikTok right now. So that's something you'll want to watch. You can dial us up on your flat screen TVs. Just go to YouTube, look for the KVJ Show, and we'll see if they're successful or not.
It's tricky now. Y'all got to get real in sync.
We are in sync. We are.
You are.
I feel pretty good about this.
Okay.
Denny's doesn't. I do.
Yeah.
Well, you're the base, so you don't really have that much to do. It's kind of all on Denny's.
Look, if the base, if I'm not working out as the base, I'll be the face. I'll go on top. We can mix it up.
Whoever's heavier has to go on bottom.
I get that.
Mm-hmm. You do require a little bit of strength because you're having to hold up Denny's lower half body weight.
Denny's might have better upper strength. He beat me in the push-up challenge.
Yeah.
My shoulders are blown out. My upper strength is terrible.
So maybe you should go on top.
I'm starting to rethink this strategy.
Okay. You got a little minute to work it out here.
Everything I know, I have to unknow.
You're right.
And bam, just like that, we're asking, what does your significant other do that makes you cringe? And somebody texted in and said, yeah, my wife is 48, and she does TikTok videos all the time. And we don't even have kids. Just she loves the attention.
Aww.
And her videos really aren't that funny or entertaining.
But they're making her happy, and so you got to just remember that.
They're making her happy, him miserable.
Somebody else texted in and said, yeah, my husband calls people bruh and cuz all the time, and I cringe every time he does it. He's like, ugh, I think about it, I'm cringing. What up, bruh? What's up, cuz? Cuz.
That's going to be one of those things that gets so annoying.
What's up, brah?
You're so happy he's not seeing people.
Yeah, you're right. Somebody said my husband tries to do ethnic accents in front of our friends and family. He thinks that they're dead on accurate and funny, and he's wrong. It comes off actually racist, and it makes me cringe.
Oh, boy.
That would be rough.
Aw.
Somebody else texted and said, yeah, my boyfriend tries to sing to me romantically when he starts drinking. He'll look deep into my eyes. He'll start to sing these sappy love songs from the 1990s. He thinks it sounds good, but he sounds awful, and it makes me cringe.
Back in the day, I was living with my buddy, and he had
His name was.
I'm not gonna say it because I think you know him. He was down. I'm hearing some singing going on downstairs. I'm like, did he bring somebody home? And I peek down, and he's looking longingly into this girl's eyes, singing this. I swear, doing the I swear. So I'm like,
Love
oh
that.
my gosh, this is.
Love that.
I gotta go to bed.
This is one of your close friends, isn't it?
It is.
I know him, don't I?
You do.
We've spent time.
All right, take it easy. Don't ruin the person's life.
Another text came in and said, when my husband talks to his mom, they refer to his father as daddy. My husband's 26. 26-year-old calling his father daddy is just so cringy to me.
No.
Okay.
Daddy, hey, Daddy. Daddy comes up, kisses him on the lips.
Come here, daddy. Get your sugar. Somebody else that texted and said, my wife gets into public fights on Facebook about politics all the time.
Oh, boy.
And once threatened one of my coworkers with physical violence.
Okay.
She told my coworker that she was going to run them over with our family van.
Minivan mom's revenge.
That's going to be so tough if you've got a wife or a husband going after your coworkers on social media.
That'd be a tough one to explain away. So there you go. Anything else that your significant other does to make you cringe, you can let us know. 877-979-WRMF. All right, let's see how we do here. We're going to have Jbird and Dennys do a TikTok challenge here on YouTube. Okay.
TikTok challenge.
It's KVJ TV. You can watch it either live or on demand anytime you want. Pull it up on a flat screen or a mobile device right now.
I'm gonna record this and I'm gonna put it on my TikTok.
Wow.
Tiger face, you want the top or the bottom?
Well, I think I'd be better on top, but I mean, it sounds like you don't want to.
No.
You want to do it the other way? That's fine. I'll be the bottom.
I just want to see where your head's at.
I know where your head's going to be.
Crotch Town.
I'll get on the bottom first, baby.
Okay. All right. That might be the way to do it here. All right. Let's see. We got Bird and Dennys. Jbird is getting down on the ground again.
You got this, Bird.
Okay.
You got this. Be the base we all need right now.
Yeah. Okay. Jbird is laying down on his back right now. You can see on KVJ TV.
Sexy.
All right, you're gonna have to. He has to put it. Does he put his knees up in the air, Virginia? Jbird.
He grabbed my knee.
Yeah.
He's got to
Okay.
grab the legs.
And then Jbird, you're on the bottom, so you'll grab Dennys at the knees. He bends his knees, and then Dennys puts his hands on your knees.
Okay.
There you
And
go.
you're going to lift him up here, and then you'll start doing a bicycle motion with your legs, Dennys, and Jbird, you'll just have to follow along with your arms while holding him up.
Lead me,
What
Tiger
could go wrong?
Oh, it's going to go wrong. I just want to see if the question, will there be blood?
Will there be a hole in that wall?
Okay. All right, let's see how this goes. All right, let's try it out here.
Lead me.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, Dennys goes up. Jaybird's holding him. All right, they're on top. Okay, he goes down, and just like I thought, Dennys. Oh, that's exactly how they wanted it. Dennys' crotch and behind is right in Jaybird's face again.
One more time.
One more time. Try it one more time. Let's see if we can do this. One more time. Okay, coordinate. Jbird and Dennys doing the bicycle challenge here. Bird's on his back.
And 3, 2, go.
Okay, he lifted Dennys up. Oh! And his face came down harder. His butt came down harder on Jaybird's face that time.
Great job,
That
guys.
was worse. I think Jbird just wanted a repeat of that. Okay. It's not good, but it's there, and you kind of did it. You
For the
kind of
first
did it.
time, we'll keep
It's not
going.
easy.
You'll get it. You'll get it.
Strong, man.
Yeah. I enjoyed watching it, though. That's all that matters.
Oh, I just banged my arm.
All right.
Oh, God.
Figured somebody would wind up
I mean,
hurt.
Denny's full on sat on your face.
He did.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was fun.
Okay, well, that's just some fun stuff on KVJ TV. If you didn't get to see it live, you'll be able to see it on demand anytime on your flat screen TVs or your mobile device. You can get the YouTube app and check us out. Your Feel Good Fridays, a little positivity. You can text them to us now, 877-979-9763. And we got yours coming up next on the KVJ Show. Happy Friday. It is the KVJ Show. Got your Feel Good Fridays here. Some positivity, which we all need going into the weekend. Got a little shout out here to Kenneth at Instacart coming from Jonathan. He said, yeah, Ken, if brought my groceries over and then added a 12-pack of TP to the order. Talk about hashtag be cool. That's pretty awesome that people are doing stuff like that.
On the house, huh?
I guess so. How nice is that? That's crazy. I'd keep ordering from that cat.
Is that his friend? Maybe his friend was hooking him up.
I don't know. He just
a
said shout out
12-pack
to
of TP. That's a lot.
Kenneth at Instacart.
Wow.
That's all I got there. Shout out, too, to Publix. They're doing some really good stuff. There's a situation where dairy farmers have had to dump out extra milk they can't sell. Heard the same thing about farmers, too. And Publix is jumping up, and they're buying it from them and then donating it to food banks.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, like I said, I think they're doing that with farmers and the produce as well, because that is, I think, farming is the second biggest industry behind travel and tourism in the state of Florida. And they're saying it's taking a massive hit because they're not able to get all their crops and produce out to market like they had before.
How long does milk take? Like, how long can you drink milk even after it's past the expiration date?
So I was just reading about this yesterday because I, too, care a lot about, you don't want to drink funky milk. They were saying you can still go days after the expiration date. That the expiration date is actually a best by date.
Yeah.
So you can still drink it after. It's not an expiration date. It's supposedly when it's like, okay, this is when it hits its peak of yummy, and then after this, you're not going to be able to have the yumminess be as awesome.
But when does it start getting chunky? Because it's the same thing with the bread.
I think I'd heard there are basically two different dates. There's a sell-by date, which is when they need to get it off their shelves, and then there's a true expiration date, which is it's no longer safe to eat.
And it does matter, too, when you opened it. So if you just opened it and the expiration date is tomorrow, you're still good for a couple of days.
But for example, I had some potato bread I forgot about, and it said best eaten by, and I was like 9 days past the date, but the bread still looked delicious.
I totally ride bread because the same thing happens in our house. Yeah, look at it. Is there any kind of white or green or any kind of discoloration?
And I had a science teacher once tell me, you can eat a little mold and you'll be okay. It's not ideal.
My mom used to cut it off, the mold part, and still serve it to us.
Yeah, I think people do that.
My mom would scrape off the grain and tell us the rest was good.
My science teacher would say, it's not desirable, but you can eat molded bread. He talked just like that.
My mom used to take the molded part of the bread and cut it off, and then that's all she'd let me eat.
Just the mold?
She ate the good part.
She ate the good part.
Right in front of me.
Damn, that's hard.
Tough life growing up.
You grew up in the 1920s?
Yeah. Depression, Kev.
Want to shout out Walmart, too. They just teamed up with Nextdoor on a program called Neighbors Helping Neighbors that makes it easier to see if anyone in your community needs help with a grocery run.
That's
Love
cool.
it.
Yeah. And the online bank Ally announced that they're forgiving overdraft debt so their customers can get their entire $1,200 stimulus payment. That is pretty awesome.
Okay.
And there's also a small family-owned grocery store near Toronto that caught a guy stealing food the other day, but instead of calling the cops, they just sent him off with a full bag of groceries.
Oh, that was sweet.
What he didn't realize is they were all expired.
Here, have this chunky milk.
He has today a terrible case of the runs.
Moldy bread and chunky milk.
Moldy bread. But somebody kind of given us this challenge here, a coronavirus term-free Friday. Would we be able to do this? Do you think that we could go the rest of the show without saying the words coronavirus, COVID-19, pandemic, social distancing, quarantine, or shelter in place?
I absolutely can. Virginia's the one that's going to...
We could, but then people are going to think we're in replays.
No, they won't.
You can talk about it, you just can't use those 6 words or terms.
Oh, this is the easiest challenge you've ever thrown upon us.
You think so?
It is.
Now, the challenge would be if you should violate and use any of those 6 terms, you have to remove an article of clothing.
Line me up.
Oh,
I'm
Lord.
in. I am in, and I ain't wearing drawers.
Okay. It'd
No,
be
I think I am.
an almost, wow, now I guess since we're on to 11, a almost 3-hour challenge.
This is the easiest challenge.
Okay. We'd have to be policed by the audience, so you must listen for this. We will start it here in just a second, as soon as I kind of allow it. And the only amnesty would be for me to let people know later what is going on, and these are the terms that we cannot continue to use. Coronavirus, COVID-19, pandemic, social distancing, quarantine and shelter in place?
These clothes are staying on, fortunately for people.
Okay. All right. We'll just see if we can pass that challenge over the next almost 3 hours here of the KVJ show.
And that's before Corona. Corones. I said corones.
Too bad. Take off an article of clothing.
Corones?
That's going to count.
That counts.
Yeah, sorry, dude. You stepped into your own trap.
Corones counts?
Yes.
Come on, you caught yourself midway. Yeah, you definitely tripped into it.
Can I take off
We want fabric.
You can do, yeah. I mean, you got a lot of articles there, a lot of layers, so fortunately.
All right, so I thought you said those specific words. I didn't know corones. Okay, Riggy.
Okay, does everybody think that Jbird should just...
taking it off.
No, don't do that, because I don't want to be called Riggy. So
no, I'm just seeing where the lines are. I'll gladly play your silly games. I just got to know what the rules are.
Well, like I said,
is part of it?
That's the only time, that's the only experience I have with it.
Yeah. Jbird stepped in his little trap, and now he's gotten very quiet.
Just saying. Yes.
He's afraid to speak.
I don't know what.
He's gone mute.
Well, I thought I understood
Kevin,
the game.
this is brilliant.
I thought I was like, if I said the nickname, I was cheating the system. I don't know what's real anymore, Virginia.
He's all jumpy and twitchy.
Yeah, look at him. He's all tweaked out now. He's shut down. He's all shut down.
They all went, this could be a PR nightmare.
PR nightmare.
That's all he's going to do is repeat what you said because it's safe. So the rest of the day, Jbird will only repeat what you and I have said because he's afraid to step back in the trap.
I want your pants.
You can have them.
So what have you been doing in quarantine? Tell us with our mic drop feature on the free WRMF app. Get it at the App Store, and we could use yours on the KVJ Show. 97.9 WRMF.
Well, with everybody all separated and holed up in their own places, you know, the horn dogs are still out there, and they're taking to everything from the Tinder and the grinders.
I hate to tell you, Kevin, the horn dogs are in here, too.
Yeah. Down boy.
Sound like a puppy.
Down boy.
You're
Down
surrounded. Boy. Brace yourself.
Yeah. So we got a lot of misconnections. Thank you for the people finding them and sending them to us. Mail at kvjshow.com. Now, we took a challenge just a little bit ago that somebody gave to us to not use some of the more popular terms associated with the virus for the rest of the show. If we do, we have to remove an article of clothing. So you'll excuse me if some of these terms I need to stay away from because I don't want to end this Misconnections completely naked.
Oh, man, we haven't seen the Bronx breast in a while. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Take it off.
Yeah.
Take it off. Take it off.
Not sure if y'all want to see that.
Oh, whatever. This is
I
a part.
know I do.
He's got the best body in this building.
That's still not saying a lot again.
Agreed.
Again.
Agreed. You're right.
You're very white, but you're very tone. So it's tricky.
It's tough for her to give a compliment. She's got it. She's got to get some kind of a dig in there.
I'm waiting
You're
for
very
it.
white.
I'm waiting for it. Yeah. All right. Well, this is the C word and not the typical C word. This is the one we can't say until 11. C word cutie with da booties and da pootie.
Interesting.
It says here, it's a man looking for a mess. It says, okay. We were both in line, maintaining distance. It's only one of the words. I liked your booties, and I really liked your pootie. I would kiss any toilet seat that you ever set that thing on.
Oh, boy.
You had a distinct smell of Febreze, linen air freshener, and regret. Your hair looked wild, almost like it hadn't seen a brush in a month. I doubt you showered in that time either, but I ain't judging. I get off on stink. I really didn't even see your face because I got stuck on those booties and your pootie. Answer this, and your next jug of Tanqueray is on me.
Tanqueray is one drink I will not ever have again.
Not going for that one?
Oh, my God.
Had a bad ride on that?
Had a real bad ride on Tanqueray.
You know what they say? Gin, make you sin.
Is that what they say?
Oh, yeah.
You know what they
I've heard
say?
that.
Tangeray, no more Jay. That's what I say.
That's what you say.
Okay.
Okay.
Every day.
All right. This one is a misconnection called Wash, Rinse, and Repeat. This is an older male seeking an adventurous woman. Okay. All right. It says here, I look like your grandpa, but I screw like your boyfriend.
Oh, my. Now, that's not called for.
That's the vibe that I've got going on.
What an opener.
I've got a very long beard and it's really dirty. I would love it washed, but I can't do it myself. I need some help. Who wants to scrub Grandpa's beard? Wash, rinse, and repeat, my little sex kitten.
Gross.
I know some of you freaks dig older men. I'm a free spirit hippie who used to drop acid back in the 60s. Now, I drop my pants for love making. Who's ready to make some memories? I'm obviously into the kinky lifestyle. Age is nothing but a number. I have had 18-year-olds before, so please don't doubt whether I can keep up or not. I can. I'm from Fort Lauderdale bound, so email me if you're interested.
Wow, man. Does he get any takers?
I don't know.
Probably.
I mean, desperate times.
He's just waiting for that one person who's got an old guy fetish.
But even doing Corona, someone's going to do that? People are actually
What did
going
you
to
say?
misconnect. Son of a biscuit.
Bird.
What was that?
We want the
you can
pants.
say it again if you
We want the pants. Give us your pants. We
I was
want
too
the-
cocky.
Yeah, you got too comfortable.
Now you can get even more comfortable. Take your pants off. Take off them pants, girl. Let me see
Just
what you
one
got.
article of clothing. Doesn't necessarily have to be your pants.
Okay.
Got drawers on underneath, thank goodness.
Too bad. So sad.
Wow. All right, okay. Will he wind up naked before 11? He's 2 in already.
Bird focus.
Okay.
How was your sleep last night?
Terrible.
Okay.
I'm between cats mating and Chewy just being Chewy.
This is a male seeking a female in our misconnections. He's looking for a mother with braces.
What?
Okay. It says here, you were shopping at the Publix in Lake Worth. You looked to be in your early 30s and you had braces. That mouthful of metal made you look 18. You were wearing a tight pair of leopard print yoga pants. Your melons were popping though.
Nice.
But you already knew that, didn't you? I've always had a thing for someone who wears braces as an adult. I get turned on by the food that gets stuck in between the braces and the teeth.
What?
I mean, this is...
I can't.
It's for your rough.
It excites me for some reason. I guess it subconsciously reminds me of my first crush, Amanda Baines. She died from a bad case of mono when she was younger. It always stayed with me. If you remember the guy wearing a Miami Heat shirt sporting a Starbucks hat, hit me up. I'd love to see those braces up close and personal.
Okay, I feel like if that is real, if that's a real person, they've committed some type of crime. There's no way they're innocent of... I'm sorry, they've done something terrible.
They sounded nice enough. I don't know.
You made them nice.
Oh, okay.
You brought the niceness out.
Okay.
You kept the dirty. I don't know. The dirty was still there.
Okay. Well, I do appreciate all the fun submissions. If you do see anything that is a little bit crazy out there, it's easy to get us your misconnections. Just send us the email with the screenshot, mail at kvjshow.com.
Can you die from mono?
I don't know.
Gosh, I don't know, but I would hope not.
The research department's on it.
I don't know what the death rate is from some of these diseases.
If you had mono and you were on an island by yourself, you'd probably die of dehydration, I'd imagine.
Sounds like a game show, Mono Island.
But I mean, if you're on the island, aren't you going to die anyway?
It's a fudge number.
There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fight Eating in the nude, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
These are crazy days indeed, but there are silver linings to look at, including this one that's odd. You realize Miami hasn't had a homicide in 6 weeks?
What?
Yeah. 6 weeks since somebody's been murdered in Miami. That is the longest stretch since 1964.
Huh.
I mean, that's pre-cocaine years.
That's crazy.
It is pretty crazy, isn't it?
But a great little factoid.
Yeah. Just to let you know, Palm Beach County's killing a lot of people, so there's a lot of murder stories in the front cover of the Post today. So we're trying to pick up.
So we're not slacking.
No, we're not slacking. Miami's taking a little bit of a break. Palm Beach's like, you know what? We got you. Don't worry.
They could be killing them down there and just throwing the bodies up here. We don't know.
I guess, yeah, maybe that's what it is.
They're
tossing. They want to get away. They're tired of being cooped up. So they're like, let's drive a couple counties away to dump our bodies. I don't know. Maybe that's what's going on. Well, on Wednesday, they say there were more flights out of Billings, Logan International Airport in Billings, Montana, than out of JFK in New York.
Wow.
Billings, Montana, 77 flights. JFK in New York, 70. That's crazy, isn't it?
That is crazy to think about.
It is pretty insane. But apparently some flights are packed. There is a woman who flew on an American Airlines flight out of Miami. It says she was shocked to see the flight was actually packed. And a lot of the passengers weren't wearing masks. She said about 80 to 90% full, and she had a mask, everything on, all the PPEs you could possibly want. But no, pretty much nobody else. But she said people did look nervous. She said that these spacing rules were strictly enforced at the airport in Miami, but the passengers were crammed together on the flight.
Wow.
Yeah. Have you seen that one design that they've done where they would start putting up shields in between the seats in an airplane, and then they took the middle seat and they flipped it backwards?
I have not seen that.
Which is kind of odd. I was like,
Huh.
wait, okay. So middle seats would all be facing... Would that be weird taking off and landing if you're facing backwards? I don't know if I'd like that.
Yeah, some people would get like a little bit like sick from it.
Yeah.
Some people can't go backwards.
When I was a kid, they used to have these things called station wagons, and they'd have this pop-up seat in the back, and the kids would have to ride facing backwards. And I had a tender tummy, and it just was never good for me. I hate it. Every time I got back in that seat, I'm like,
Vomit boy.
I'm like, you might as well hand me a barf bag.
We had one of those, and we loved it as kids.
Yeah.
We loved it. We'd make funny faces to the people behind us.
Yeah. Well, they might want to give me an extra barf bag if I got to sit in the backward seat. This is sad news, but it is the reality of our time. Some breweries in South Carolina may be forced to dump full kegs of beer that are going stale.
What?
Yeah. Now, a lot of the bars and restaurants have been, shut down since March 17th, and one brewery is saying that their beer usually doesn't last longer than a month, and now they're at the point where they have to maybe start dumping it.
When does that? We were talking about milk earlier.
Yeah.
When's that expiration date for that beer? When do you need to start drinking that stuff?
A lot of the brewery people we've had on the show have told me about 6 weeks, typically is what you're expecting.
Because I feel like beer is definitely one of those ones. The older it gets, you can feel the freshness leave.
Well, especially the craft beer, because they take pride in using such fresh ingredients, and you're not having the preservatives and anything else like that or fillers, and that's why it's going to go bad.
But before you dump it, couldn't you just put a message out on Soch like, hey,
It'd be nice. It's here. You could pull right up and just please
it's
just take it.
normally,
Yeah.
$100 a keg. Now it's $5.
I don't believe in just dumping it.
You just get a bunch of people out there. It'd be tough to kind of police all that.
It'd be like you have to do with people picking up the free food. You just have to pull it up and we'll put it in your trunk and drive off. There you go.
I feel like dumping it is just so wrong on so many levels.
Sacrilegious to the beer gods.
If there's any breweries in South Florida thinking of doing something so ridiculous, let me know. I will come in the WRMF van. And I will pick up what you got, and I'll put it upon myself.
And I'll drive through the neighborhood like the Pied Piper.
Yeah.
I'll give it out to everybody.
Well, that's one of those ones where you send a mass text out. Guys, let's go.
Yeah.
KVJ, we're all going to go grab this beer real quick.
Who's got a beer fridge?
Yeah. This is, I guess, the odd things that could happen in a weird time like this. A baby had to be born in a supermarket parking lot in England.
Oh, my.
Well, the baby's father was waving down the ambulance like, hey, my girl's about to give birth here. Please stop. And they're like going, thank you. Yes, we are working hard here. We appreciate your support. Thank you. All right. We'll see you later.
We're heroes.
They didn't stop. Yeah, the people in the ambulance just thought they were being congratulated for their hard work.
Oh.
They didn't know, and so the baby had to be born in the parking lot with Dad's help.
Dang, that's intense.
Yeah, that's what happens in these weird times.
Did you deliver your own baby?
I don't know.
Instinct. I think the instinct turns on, and I think you'd get it done. I do.
I think Jbird would do a better job than Kevin.
I agree.
I think Kevin would be like, ah!
You think so, huh? I don't know. Yeah.
I would. I wouldn't panic on that. I'm actually quite prepared for just a random baby to happen.
Could you imagine having to have his fingers around your baby hole, though?
I think.
Well, I mean, I'm not doing anything terrible. First of all, baby
I'm not
hole,
saying in a perverted way. I'm just saying that.
I get it done.
Hamburger hands.
If hamburger hands has hamburger heart, I'd get it done.
Okay.
I feel like if you're in that scenario, and I have been a couple of times.
Yeah.
You don't think normal and like you're not shy anymore. You're just
right.
Get this thing out.
Yeah.
Help.
Yeah.
I mean, people can walk in the room and you're like, yeah, my whole entire business is just hanging in the wind, flapping, and I don't care.
Would you prefer to have somebody with bigger, stronger hands to deliver a baby or smaller, more genteel?
They only go...
Yeah, they don't do a lot, and they may not need to.
A little bit they do when they have to check your dilation.
The crowning?
In the beginning.
Right.
But
so what do you think? Which would be the better hand?
For the actual delivery, I think I want big hands. I don't want him to drop my baby.
Okay. All right.
I
Well, there
wouldn't
you go.
drop your baby. That is one baby I will not drop.
All right. Well, hopefully we never have to get in this scenario.
I couldn't land a plane, but I could deliver your baby.
Okay.
You need to start thinking about maybe delivering your own baby one day.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
I think you'd be a great dad.
Well, everyone's quarantined right now. It's kind of the hard.
What?
It's kind of a hard time to
What did you say?
do all that.
What did you say? What did you say?
Damn it. Can I take off my shoes?
Sure, go
No,
ahead.
we want the pants.
Hold on,
We want the
I'll make
pants.
a deal with you because I have.
You take off whatever you want. I don't
I have a
care.
pair
That
of
was
shoes and
was
socks.
the challenge to not say one of the most oversaid words in today's
What did I say?
times. You Q word.
I'll take off my shoes and socks. That'll be I think that's
Okay.
That's a whole
That's a trade-off,
kit
yeah.
and caboodle
So,
kind of a thing.
Okay.
I wanted more pink parts.
Well, I mean, we're close to pink.
Don't
parts.
worry. You think? I mean, we're not even an hour into this. He's already almost naked. Don't worry. He's gonna have nothing on by the time we're done here.
Well, you know, we're going to. It's Friday, all right? Let's have some fun.
You need to start drinking.
I'm about to.
Oh, he should.
You think I should?
Oh, he should.
There's a big beer in the KVJ beer fridge down here. She's like a 14%.
yeah.
She's a big girl, and I think she's just the woman you need.
It's a little early, though, isn't it? We have a cocktail hour.
Yeah, yeah.
It's 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Are you getting me the beer?
That's late. I'm getting you the beer.
It's a trap.
Cops in Indiana tried to pull over a guy who was doing 120 miles an hour in a 70 zone on Wednesday and wound up getting into a high-speed chase. And when he finally did stop, his excuse was he thought the cops wanted to drag race. No. A teenager in Manitoba, Canada, who was accused of a carjacking, tried to hide from the cops, got into a garbage can, got stuck. It was easy to find him. A man in Pennsylvania was arrested for breaking into a funeral home. He stripped naked and left beer in a casket. Well, that's just silly. And finally, imagine this. A woman in Paraguay was pronounced dead. Then she woke up in a body bag. And Jbird's got a beer.
She woke up in a body bag?
She woke up and she's in a body bag. They declared her dead. They zipped her up and she's like, what am I doing in here? This is kind of horrifying. Yeah. I don't want to be in here. How's that going down?
It is a rough one to go down.
Read it. What does she say?
Astronaut status. I think bourbon barrel aged imperial stout with cinnamon and vanilla beans.
Okay.
What's the percentage? I think it's on there. It was too big for me.
Percentage is 12.9. 12.9. That's a wine.
Yeah, you got a bottle of wine in front of you.
Kind of feel kind of classy right now. Me in my Furby hat and my underwear.
All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes. Got something fun here and an email that we received. Some interesting stuff here from this email. It's kind of a makeup or breakup. And I guess it says here the title is He Has to Always Role Play. Not really sure what this is all about, but I have a feeling somebody in here is all about role playing and might enjoy this email.
We do have an expert on our panel.
Let's get into it.
He's done it a bit.
Don't worry. We'll hear.
Keep pipe down, that DeQuesta.
Yeah. We'll hear what this is all about coming up next.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Okay, well, we have got an email here, a makeup or breakup, I would say. It's titled, He Has to Always Role Play. Says, I met this guy a week before everything shut down. We decided pretty quick to spend our weekends together, and we hooked up the very first Friday we spent together.
Ow!
Alrighty. That first night was hot and complex. It involved a plot, costumes, and me dominating him. I thought it was fine, but now I realize that every time we are intimate that he needs a fantasy. Sometimes I'm the boss, other times his teacher. This last weekend, he wanted to pretend like he had the crazy stuff.
Oh, come
Yeah,
on.
I'll take it. I'll do the shoes.
Now is a party. We got Rawson getting naked.
Shoes. We want pink parts.
Shoes? Oh, that is some weak junk right there.
Yes, it is, but it's the last one I got because all I've got is a shirt and pants.
Porky Pig. Porky Pig.
That's right now. Porky Pig.
Give it. Come on, Porky.
I already feel this beer.
Wow. So he wanted to pretend like he had the virus and I was miraculously bringing him back to life. It was weird and stupid, and I wouldn't do it. He got mad. Apparently, he thinks that in order to have good sex, you have to have some kind of role playing. Sometimes I just want to get right to it. I hurt his feelings when I told him this. We had relations after this without a scenario, but he wasn't really into it.
Oh.
Has anyone else ever gone through this, and is there a way to save our sex lives?
Walls Pennington, I'm out. Way too high maintenance. Too much of a drama queen. You can find somebody else that you can still do role playing if you want. Every time it's too much, dump him.
He's a baby.
He's a baby.
If he's not getting it his way, you're just not into it.
Wouldn't even try saving it. Done.
Done, huh?
Off.
Yeah.
With it.
What?
What? Drink.
Damn it.
Done. Off with it.
It is kind of messed up around here. When you're having verbal blunders because you've been drinking, you're forced to drink another shot.
Okay, is that how it goes?
I guess we're living under Virginia law. So
I know
the rules are ever so changing.
Yeah, they always. That's the life we're living in.
I don't want to speak for you, but I'd much rather live under martial law.
Yeah. Easier than Virginia law.
Big time.
Yeah, I would think that would be tough. It's almost like he's. I mean, anybody he finds, even if he finds somebody that's into role playing, that's still going to be tough. That if he just can't get into it unless he's in some kind of weird scenario. It's almost like his mind, he needs that scenario to get him to where he needs to be. It almost sounds like a psychosis kind of thing.
Even people who are into role playing, they don't role play every single time. It's just not the way it is.
Yes, I would
But
think
he's
that would
going
be
to have to
tough.
find a girl that's set just like him, loves it all the time.
He needs every
time.
single time has to have some elaborate scenario, costumes or something. And that is a weird scenario where he's trying to pretend like he's sick with that and she's going to nurse him back. I mean, how would he even make that second? I'd be like going, okay, I'm weirded out. I agree with her. I'd be like, nah, I'm not into this.
You know what he needs? A hooker. He needs a hooker.
Is that what he needs?
I think he does.
Okay.
Well, because you pay to play.
After we get through all this. Yeah.
Yes, do not get a... I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to trip me up, and I was about to fall for it.
Yeah, you don't have a lot more falls left to make.
Focus up.
You've fallen 3 times.
I don't want people seeing these jugs.
Are you more worried about the jugs or downstairs?
The jugs or the nugs?
Got two options. That's about all you got left.
We want nugs.
Yeah.
We just like Wendy's. We want free nugs today.
You might just get them.
Well, I'm kind of curious. Have you ever had a weird role-playing scenario request that you turned down where you're like going, no, that's stupid? I'm kind of curious what that might be. And maybe you have a radio-friendly role-playing scenario that you use that is successful.
Yeah.
Because apparently this guy, he started going down ideas that it's like, no, wait, what? That's weird. I don't like that one. I'm sure there's probably about 20 different great scenarios you could exhaust before you had to go into you're playing a patient that's got this,
I got one for
disease.
you. How about this? You just landed on the moon.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nobody here. Wait a minute. There's some kind of sex creature here. Must explore.
Wait, there's some kind of sex creature.
Sex alien.
Must explore.
How do you know that just by looking at this creature?
Well, that's what the role-playing part. You don't know that
because
first.
what are they doing that he first looks over is like, oh, clearly they're a sex creature.
I think that's the build-up. You're like,
is it some kind of weird?
They're going to town. They're punching the clown.
So clearly they are some sort of alien sex creature.
You could do it that way, or you could go, oh, there's some type of creature here. Well, let me see what this is all about. Oh, okay.
Oh, I see. They're probing me.
Yeah. You can do it any speed you want, brother.
Well, I think we know what speed you like.
I know you want fast, but I want slow.
We can do slow, mama.
For a minute. Got an interesting email a second ago about somebody who's got a boyfriend that anytime they get intimate, there's got to be a scenario going on. He always has to role play. And she's just like, is there any way to save our sex life? And there just may not be, because she finally said, look, I can't do this every time. And then they did without a scenario. And then he's just like completely enthusiastic about the event. And she's just like, okay, so it's going to be one way or the other. Either I got to put on some elaborate acting gig here.
Yeah.
To have him get into it, or else we're just going to have like, I'm not interested sex.
I got to act like a penguin.
He's a lot of work for a new guy.
Oh, he's too much work.
Yeah.
Drop him.
If you've been with a guy 5 years and he starts acting like that, okay, I can see. Maybe you're like, I love him. But this is a new guy.
What if Panda wanted to really use that Batman outfit he got?
How do you know he hasn't?
But does he drop his voice down a key? All right, Virginia, I'm going to grab your... Okay, I'll stop talking because I don't...
Will you stop looking at my breasts when you talk to me?
You knew what he was about to say.
Eyes up here.
Yeah.
I was not looking at your breasts.
Keep it together, cowboy.
He was looking.
Yeah.
I think,
Did Panda really use it?
Yeah.
And he really
did.
It was a role-playing thing?
It was light. It wasn't full on because you know me, I'm kind of like stiff. I think
you know me.
He was more into it than me, and he was like testing the waters, maybe.
But was he into it?
Yes.
Like as in a role-playing scenario, or he wasn't breaking character?
I mean, I don't think I gave him that much of a window of opportunity to explore his thespian side. But what I'm trying to tell you is that now in these new times we live in, maybe I'd be more open to it.
Really? Because I see you could.
Well, maybe it's just what I need.
Because I feel like he would be Batman, but you should be evil, like the Joker in this scenario. I can see you being.
Does Batman want to bone the Joker?
Look. It's your own scenario, whatever you want.
Yeah, I guess anything's possible, right?
Mama, your canvas.
Anything is possible here. Okay. Well, what do you think about this? We're asking for either weird role-playing scenarios that somebody has tried to get you into, or the radio-friendly role-playing scenarios. Lots of texts. Apparently, a lot of people are doing this. One of the weird things somebody texted in said that a guy asked me to bark like a dog the way his sister did for him.
What?
Whoa. There's
okay.
a lot to unpack.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh.
That would, you'd be like, oh, well, what?
Would you want to interview that guy just to see what's going
I
on
want to
behind
find
those
out.
eyeballs? How did it get to that point?
Well, maybe it's something that we're making weird, and maybe it was, I don't know, it's his sister, she does really realistic sounding like dog barking noises, and that's just something she does.
She's a voice artist.
She's really good at this, and so can you make it realistic?
I just feel like a lot of these fetishes and weird kink things, I think they developed during your own developmental years, and you didn't even realize it was happening until you got to the point where you were fully developed. You go, I like to oink like a pig. Why?
I was thinking about this very thing last night because we were all in my bedroom, me, Panda, Mags, and Rocco. And we were playing with Rocco because he's the littlest, so we all gang up on him and tickle fight him.
Yes.
And his sister had a cup of ice water, and so I took one of the ice cubes and I put it in his underpants. And then after I did that, he started rubbing it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, did I just give Rocco some weird
ice cube
ice
fetish
on his balls fetish?
He's like, yeah.
That's my point, though.
And I had a moment like, oh my gosh, Virginia, what did you just do? You created a freaky monkey.
Well, just think about how you develop as just a person.
I know.
And you're getting all of those stirrings and feelings. That's just my personal, I don't know if that's real or not, but I just even think back on my own stuff and I go, maybe I get turned on because that was going on during then and we're all just freaks. I don't know.
We're all just freaks. It's a good way to put it. We're all just freaks.
Drink, freak.
Here's some of the texts that we got. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy some of these. Some of these are kind of sexy and might give you some ideas, since you're holed up in the house anyway.
Yeah, let's get creative.
Break out some costumes, have some freaky fun this weekend.
I got costumes.
You've had worse ideas, Ralston.
Okay. I have. Today, even. This one says, my husband and I do a scenario where I'm on the side of the road with a flat tire. He stops to help me. In desperation, I ask, where can I find a jack? That's the cue to whisk me into the back seat, i.e. the bed, and make passionate love to me.
Nice.
Where can I find a jack?
Bird likey.
I like the commitment of the roles on both parties there.
Why don't you award a winner for us? Tell us what scenario.
Oh, this is okay.
Yeah.
Drink.
We are not on the After the Show podcast, correct?
We're not.
We're not.
Just making
We're
sure.
not. We're on regular radio broadcast. It must be FCC friendly.
It's all kind of blurring together, bro.
Yeah.
Mind yourself, Cupcake.
Yeah, that's why these are the radio friendly role playing scenarios. This one says, I will play like I am a nude model for my husband. I come into the room, I lower my robe and lie across the bench. He even has an easel, canvas, and a beret that he wears. When he's really into it, he even does a French accent.
I mean, it's amazing. Beret, French accent.
Okay.
Easel.
I mean, the commitment. You have props. You have backstory props for your character. I love it.
What do you think about this radio-friendly role-playing scenario, Jbird? This text says, I play the role of the clumsy masseuse who keeps having wardrobe malfunctions as I accidentally drop my breast on my boyfriend's face. Whoops. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Did I just do that? Okay. I might have to stop here. I don't know.
Yeah, he's only in his underwear.
He's only in his underwear. He's drinking a beer. He looks like Cousin Eddie. I mean,
there's a thin layer of cotton between you and what he's got going on.
You're right. I'm really rethinking this whole segment. This might be time to back out.
This is really strong. I'm kind of forgetting where I'm at. I think I'm at my place.
Yeah, you look like your place.
I'm very
You don't look like a guy at work.
I'm very comfortable.
Let me tell you that.
I'm having great fun. I'm having a great time at work.
Okay, this one says, I like to play the poor college student who forgot she already spent her last $20 just as the pizza delivery guy shows up at the door.
Uh-oh.
He's not going to give me the pie unless he gets something in return. It starts with me feeding him some of the pizza he just delivered. Okay.
So she don't get the pie until he gets the pie.
I think you're right. And then it starts with him eating pizza.
You might want to send me home.
Drink. No.
I don't think I should.
I am worried, though, because we are going an extra hour now. Normally, we'd be in that, okay, it's only 30 minutes left.
You just got to ride this out.
But now we're going till 11 a.m. with the live
He may not
show.
be.
Okay, just so you know, you're the one that suggested the beer. You're the one that opened it. You're the one that gave it to me.
Look, I like danger.
Sometimes we gotta fly a little close to that sun. Just don't look too hard. You might like it. All right, sorry.
Should I do any more, Virginia, or is this a cue to bail out?
Bail. Quick.
No, give me one more. Give me a couple more. Come on, I'll get focused.
Okay, you think you got this?
I do.
This one on radio-friendly role-playing scenario says, my husband plays the role of the perverted hypnotist. Once I'm under his spell, he starts telling me dirty things to do to him. I can't refuse because, oops, I'm hypnotized.
Oh, like that hypnosis people. Oh, bark like a chicken. Oh, come on, bark like a chicken.
Bark like a chicken.
Don't they make people...
You know chickens don't bark, right?
Or cluck like a chicken.
Drink!
Oh, damn. Bark like a chicken.
It gets real weird in his bedroom.
Well, I mean,
this is the kind of stuff you drink if you get shot and there's no doctors and someone has to operate on you.
We're about to amputate your leg.
Yeah.
Here, have one of these. You won't even notice. And I got another one here for you. A radio-friendly role-playing scenario. My husband and I will drive to a desolate location and pretend like he pulled me over.
Oh.
I wear a short skirt and no panties, and as I lean over to get my license and ID out of the glove compartment, he notices. The whole scenario evolves into me getting lippy and then him frisking me for arrest up against the side of the car. He's in a bad cop uniform, and we always get so worried that we're actually going to get busted by the real police, which actually makes it that much more exciting.
I gotta tell you, my friend, you got the goods. You nailed it today. You nailed it. You got honey in your voice. You're there, and as a character, you're present in the moment.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to excuse himself to the restroom during commercial.
I'm actually scared he's not going to excuse himself.
I can't let.
I just don't want to be around when he begins. Yeah.
You need to go to the bathroom.
I can't let WIRK see me in this condition. I really can't. The other stations are starting to talk about us.
Because they will definitely notice as you're walking out.
Well, I'm barefoot. I got undies on. I'm in a Furby hat. I'm drunk.
Oh, man. It's Friday, though. You know,
It is. It's Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've been through a lot.
Let's have some fun.
Yeah, we are having a good time here.
We are.
Coming up in just a couple of minutes, Mia we had yesterday on our virtual hookup or hang up, and we had some interested dudes who said, yeah, you know, I'd like a little virtual hookup with her this weekend.
Okay.
We're going to give her two options. She gets to choose one if she wants, or she could be like going, you know what, I'm going to go for the hang up, and I'm not interested in either. If she finds somebody that she is interested in, we'll hook them up with the digits, and then they can do some virtual conversations, and then on Monday we'll check, see how it went.
FaceTime only.
Yes, or Zoom, or whatever they want to do.
Yes.
We're making sure that everybody is staying in their own place.
No physical meetup.
Right. So we'll see if we can get a virtual hookup, or will it be a hang-up coming up next.
The KVJ Show. Mornings and the best variety of the 2000s, 10s, and today. 97.9 WRMF.
Are we going to get a virtual hookup or a virtual hang-up here? That is the question. What we're telling you is that if you're like the many people that are out there looking for love, you've been holed up in the house and you're like, okay, I'd like to see what's going on out there. Here's what you do. You just send us an email. Give us your photo. We need your phone number, your name, a little bit about yourself, your interests, and then we'll feature you on Thursday on the show and try to find some people that would be interested in doing a virtual hookup with you, meaning that you can chat over the weekend. Maybe you just want companionship. That's all good, too. Then we'll check in on Monday and find out how it went. Maybe you don't find any interest in anybody that came forward. That's okay, too. You can say, you know what, I'm just going to go with the hang up and move on.
It's a war out there, Kev. Sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
You just...
Sometimes it works, and sometimes it does not.
It just doesn't work sometimes, Virginia.
Yeah.
Are we talking about your penis?
No.
Okay, just asking.
My peen's like Forrest Gump. All heart.
Oh, okay. Is that what it is? Yeah. All heart.
It's not confusing and special needs?
No.
Oh, okay, all right.
Mm-hmm. Yesterday on the show, we were talking to Mia. Remember, she's from Nebraska. She's very adventurous.
She's a cutie.
Uh-huh, yeah.
She was cliff climbing and rock jumping in the picture.
Yeah, she was. She got a bikini on. She's very fit, jumping right in there. She's got no fear.
Girl looked good.
Yeah. So kind of doing that. I remember she talked about how she liked music. That seemed like something that was a big interest for hers as well. So she liked the great outdoors. So if you like doing all that recreational stuff, I think that Mia would be somebody that you'd be like, okay, cool. All right, this is my kind of girl. So we got a couple dudes that had sent us some emails with some interests. One of them is 32-year-old Miguel. And I hear that's always a great thing to do is put a dog in the photo.
So let me tell you why Miguel's picture works on a couple points here. Miguel has the dog, which is amazing, but he's also showing off his forearm as he's holding the dog, kind of like in a flexing kind of manner.
Yes.
Double win.
Double win, okay.
He's cute.
That ain't his first rodeo.
Mm-hmm. And then looks like we got a man's man here. I love this with Emmett, also 32, who said that he'd like to take a crack at maybe a virtual little hookup as well.
Okay.
That's the guy you have if you want to kick some ass.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
One's cute and one's tough.
That's right.
I like it.
That's kind of what you want. So we got a couple options here that we're going to fly by with Mia and see exactly how she feels. Will we have a virtual hookup or hang up? That is something that we'll find out either now or on Monday here on the KVJ Show. I was just thinking about it. You know, it'd be a really great Halloween costume this year. You ever seen the Dark Knight Rises? It's a Batman movie.
I've heard of it.
I feel your dark night rising.
Yeah, I don't think that plays.
Somebody's getting a little tipsy. They just want to sing.
I know. I hear you. Everybody's have to let him sing.
She's got a song in her heart.
Yeah.
So many songs.
The bad guy in that, the villain, his name is Bane.
Yeah.
Have you seen the mask that he wears?
Isn't he the one that talks like this?
He's the one that talks like this.
I'm Bane.
Oh, my name is Bane.
Okay.
And do you guys have a bathroom? I've really got to go. Yes. That's why I wear this mask. I take stinky dumps. I don't know why he's wearing the mask.
Because I think it's his voice disguiser.
Oh, is that what it is?
I don't know. The Marvel people will
The Marble people.
The Marble people will tell you if I'm wrong.
Who are the Marble people?
The Marvel people.
Oh, Marvel. Oh, there's a Marvel.
Is that even Marvel?
He's lost all his.
Or is that DC? Oh, boy. The
Oh,
super
boy.
dorks.
Drink!
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, I'm surprised somebody hasn't jumped on that because right now in the era that we're in, wearing a Bane mask would be like, oh, that looks cool. Yeah, it's Bane. I mean, you know, you look
You're right.
trendy, stylish. People want to do it.
If you had that costume already, I
Right.
mean, take it out.
Is that because Bane's mask doesn't cover the eyes? I got a Chewbacca Wookiee mask that's beautiful.
People are wearing different things like that. The whole thing is just making sure that, you know, it is PPE, whatever the proper qualifications are, because I know some people have worn some things that, yeah, look at me, I'm clever and this is great, but it doesn't do anything at all to keep you from getting germs and stuff.
It was DC. Stephanie L. so eloquently put it in the chat room. DC, douche.
Okay. That is eloquent.
Eloquently.
She's
Yeah.
she's one of my fans, old Stephanie. Always calling my ass out.
She is, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Keeping you in line?
Drink.
Yeah. It says in this survey, 61% of Americans now say that they wear face masks in public. That is up from 53% last week and 34% 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I had to go, and this was like 3 weeks ago. I ran in someplace and I didn't have mine, and I almost had a panic attack.
Really?
Because I just,
Yeah.
now it's like my safety and security, and it's a mental thing too. It's not just a physically thing that I want to block, air. Like, it's a mental thing too.
Yeah, I was reading an article from somebody who had lived in Hong Kong when the SARS came out, and they had to go through a lot of the stuff that they did. And they were talking about recalling how weird they thought it was when they first saw somebody that had a face mask on out in public. And then they went on and the numbers started going up, and then they remembered how weird it was when they went back into public and somebody didn't have a mask on. So we might see the same kind of thing as you're seeing 61% of Americans now are wearing face masks in public, where if that number gets higher and we wind up, having to go through this longer, that you may be like going, wow, that's so weird to see somebody without a mask on.
What's he doing?
Yeah. Yeah, that just might be kind of the own ride that we take.
It's crazy headspace over here.
It's crazy headspace everywhere.
I feel bad for people that were crazy before this.
Oh,
yeah.
We're struggling.
Well, the thing that'll be interesting, and maybe with that Bane mask, this might be something you want to look into for your kid. Now, I don't know if this is going to play everywhere, but the superintendent of Philadelphia schools is saying that when kids go back to school, they almost definitely are going to have to wear masks.
Interesting.
Can you imagine now you're going to have to start sending your kid off to school in a mask, and that would mean to do it properly, right? You have to disinfect and wash that thing likely every night or get multiple ones. So you might yourself be looking into, okay, what kind of mask would my kid want to wear if this becomes their new reality that they've got to wear one?
I can't imagine Rocco going off to kindergarten and having to wear a mask.
Imagine trying to keep the mask on the kids, yeah.
And doing it properly and just having it not be a disaster.
You make one of those macaroni masks.
I don't think those are approved.
I get it. The kids will like it, though.
Rocco would love a
He
macaroni
would like a macaroni mask. He
Yes.
would.
Jbird would eat his.
Who wouldn't, though, honestly? If it came down to it.
Ralston.
You're right.
He would not eat it.
He would die on the island before he eats his macaroni mask.
Pasta. No, it's not a keto.
I want to die with
keto.
I want to die with less calories.
Smaller coffin. They're cheaper.
That's it.
His coffin can be tight.
Mm-hmm. I want to die so fat.
That's your goal?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Being fat will get you there quicker.
We all got to have a dream.
Dream.
Dream, 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 dream. Dream, dream, dream. Oh, I love you.
It's not bad. It's not good.
For not practicing?
Yeah. Yeah. Not too bad.
You got your wish, Pumpkin. He just wants to have a sing-along.
I'm just having a great time.
Yeah, why not? Let's keep the party going.
Mama, you want me to make you a little cocktail?
I'm good. I'm going to wait till KVJ Happy Hour. It's back today, 5 p.m.
Oh, we're going at 5 this week.
What was it last week?
Yeah, same thing.
Good. Let's keep it. Let's keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
You confused me.
Yeah, people are, just to let you know here, because people are trying to call me out here. I'm going to take a quick amnesty. Like I said, I would need to at some point to let people know what's going on. At about 8:15, somebody had suggested that we go on again, I'm an amnesty, on a coronavirus term-free Friday, saying that I bet you guys can't go the rest of the show without saying one of these terms. And again, to refresh you the terms, because people are calling me out for PPE, because I said that. The terms were the 6 we agreed on: coronavirus, COVID-19, pandemic, social distancing, quarantine, and shelter in place. So PPE was not on the list because we were like, you need to take that shirt off right away.
Isn't that convenient, chat room?
I mean, it would be nice if you took your shirt off. Come on.
I mean, we need something.
People are going through it.
If I trip up.
Last week we had my bra, my skin showing. Let's get some real good skin going.
Yeah, we had bad skin.
Well,
Can we flip it?
Hey, you know what? I'm over here trashing myself. I don't need a sidekick.
I'm supporting your statement.
I don't need your support, DeQuesta.
It's not when you back me up.
In fact, less is more.
Yeah.
Less is more for you.
All right, so I wanted to throw that out there again, a refresher. If you just be like, I don't understand, like just say the dang word. Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, the chat room wants blood, Ralston.
Yeah.
But they always do.
They always do, but they're like, he's not following his own rules. It's not on the list.
So lippy. I think our whole chat room's doing cocaine these days.
They might
Yes.
be.
They might be.
You don't know.
All right, who wants to play? Producer Dennys knows when you're high. You can dial us up, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. You don't have to be high. It's a high or not. That's what he's trying to determine here. And we're starting off with John in Boynton Beach. Hello, John.
What's up, KVJ?
John. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Okay. All right. Dennys has got some questions here for you. Go ahead, Dennys.
First question for you, John, here. If you were invited to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, how would you be eliminated?
Oh, Dennys. Oh, man.
I I would have definitely thrown myself in the chocolate river.
That's a great answer. And I have a feeling you probably would have drank some fizzy lifting drops.
But
and I would have drowned because, like Jbird, I don't float.
Sink.
I love it, brother. I love it.
Okay, Dennys.
Here's a little would you rather for you. Would you rather give up brushing your teeth or wiping your butt? Got to give up one.
That's good.
Brushing my teeth because I could still rinse.
I see what he's doing. He's finding a loophole in there.
So wait, he would give up his butt?
Loophole.
So you got to give up one or the other. Oral hygiene or booty hygiene?
Give up the toothbrushing. Give up the toothbrushing.
Kevin, what do you do?
Again, wiping or cleaning in general because I could just jump in the shower.
Yeah, so to eliminate the loophole, you have to give up.
Yeah, he's finding some loopholes here in this. You're
Brush
right.
your teeth and then just rinse in the shower.
Yeah, I think I'd brush my teeth and not wipe my butt.
Yeah.
Changing my answer, final answer, not wiping my butt.
Okay.
You can always put your butt in the sink. I mean,
yeah, you gotta be flexible.
And you're gonna brush your teeth in that thing.
These legs don't get that high anymore.
It's a whole thing too. You gotta like change your.
We all don't have sequester-size sinks.
I like this.
Yes.
That's good.
Sequester-size sinks.
Okay. You need any more here from John, Dennys? Do you think you got this?
I'll do one more.
Okay. All right, hit him up.
John, how would you describe how you would use your time if you were a lizard? Like, run me through a day.
That's good.
Run me through a day.
That's such a good question.
Run me through a day.
My boy brought it.
Okay, what's your lizard day like?
Trying not to be a vegetarian, so trying to eat meat, as much meat, trying to find some crickets, I guess.
You'd let that neck go salami style, wouldn't you?
I would just spend my whole day looking for crickets.
Huh.
All right.
Interesting.
I do some push-ups for some female lizards, you know.
They do a lot of push-ups.
They do.
I would be looking for like kids' toys, like little mini motorbikes and little mini trucks, and
ride
be
'em?
riding them around the neighborhood like a badass lizard.
No, I'd be humping all day long.
We know that. Dennys, what do you think here about John from Boynton? High or not? What you getting?
He's definitely got a loud chime behind him, but I'm kind of leaning towards high.
He could be in an Uber.
He could be in an Uber.
Yeah.
I'm thinking high for John. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm getting a little bit of a high vibe from him.
John, are you high?
Blaze is the hot sun I'm working in.
Oh.
High is the hot. Is that what he said? High is the hot sun I'm working in?
Do your joke one more time.
I'm Blaze. Yeah.
There we go.
Let me simplify.
There we
Blaze.
go.
Okay. And we trust you're in an Uber. Okay.
I like that guy.
All right. There you go.
Very funny. Very fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Dennys, nice job on that.
Thanks.
He powered through all the car noises there, going, I hope John's not driving. And
he's been very focused with this tiger paint.
It's helped, and it's hindered.
Let's try one more here. We got Kentucky John on here.
Kentucky John.
This is your boy.
KVJ Hoffer, Hall of Famer.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
he is. Kentucky John. We're going to try to figure out if this cat is high or not. Hello, Kentucky John.
What's going on?
Yeah. All right, Dennys, why don't you grill him here and try to figure out if this Kentucky John is high or not?
All right, Kentucky John. If you were watching a fight between a centaur and an elephant with a boxing glove on his trunk, who would you bet on?
What the hell's a centaur? What? A centaur?
Google it, Kentucky John. We will wait for you. Google it.
Half person, half horse.
Half what?
Half person.
Half what?
Yeah, this might have to skip this
All right,
question.
we'll move on here.
You went too difficult.
All right, Kentucky John.
Said what?
If somebody turned you into a potato chip, Kentucky John, what flavor would it be?
Oh, that's a great dating question.
Yeah.
Barbecue.
Yeah.
Barbecue.
That's a good solid one.
Spicy.
Mesquite.
Barbecue.
Spicy like a bull's nard.
What are you doing licking bull balls?
Because they're spicy.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Yeah, Virginia.
Let's see here. Kentucky John. I'm still trying to get a beat on this one. Kentucky John, would you rather have a body like an alligator or a body like an ostrich?
Alligator. Alligator.
Alligator.
It's tricky. You gotta lay flat.
The only thing, alligator, it's like, they're actually, I think, deceptively fast, though, aren't they?
They are. They're very quick.
You got to zig
Yeah.
if they run.
But think about what you got to look at. I mean, your perspective is like 4 inches off the ground for
It's
the rest
true.
of
Yeah.
your life. Where an ostrich,
Ostrich is like 9 feet
Yeah.
tall.
yeah, he can see everything.
I've been bit by an ostrich, and I got to tell you, it's pretty horrific.
I wish I had video.
We need to get you bit by a gator now to find out which is worse.
Comparative analysis.
It's a great idea, Kevin.
Thank you.
I'm actually so into this.
I know, we'll move along.
Just on a toe.
Okay. All right, got another question here for Kentucky John, and producer Dennys knows when you're high.
All right, Kentucky John, if you were an alien that visited Earth, what celebrity would you abduct to study?
I'd take a rock. The Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You want to probe that rock bottom.
Okay. All right. What do you think here, Denny's? Is Kentucky John high? It's probably got some mountain weed there. In the hills.
He's a trickster, though. I don't know if he's just messing with us.
He's very trickster. Keep in mind, this is the same guy that tricked the entire KVJ show when you were gone, Kevin.
Yeah.
During a dating game with Suits. Suits picked Kentucky.
Catfish Suits.
He was so good. He had sex thinking he was a woman.
Suits was like, I'll take that woman. He's like, it's Kentucky John, bitches.
It was very deceptive.
But he got all of us.
He tricked everybody.
We all thought it was great.
Let's pick Kentucky John. Okay.
I think he's just I think he's tricky John, man. I don't know. I
saying not high?
I don't know. I'm not getting a high vibe. I'm getting a tricky vibe.
Kentucky John, are you high or not?
I am not high. You son of a bitch,
I knew it. Good
Yeah,
job.
I can feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, thank you very much, Kentucky John. Hopefully everything's going well with you.
Get on out of here and scamper back up the mountain. You rascal.
Barefoot. Yeah. Well, I guess you shouldn't be too surprised by this. They say less people are now showering these days, and because of that, cases of adult acne are on the rise. Guess it clogs up your pores, and you got to remove the oil and all that kind of good stuff.
I was talking to one of my buddies I played ball with, and he said he hasn't showered in 15 days.
What?
15 days he hasn't showered.
Oh, my gosh. I would be so disgusted with myself.
Yeah. I was like, dude, you might want to mix up in a bath.
Yeah, I didn't really know that, though, and you know, the Mexican Queen had gone a long time without showering. I don't even remember what her personal record was. Michael in the chat room said he went 48 days with no shower in Iraq, and I think the Queen was at least around there, maybe longer, and I didn't notice any acne issues with her.
48 days.
48 days, he
in
said.
Iraq.
But he's in Iraq too, which is
That's insane.
I can't even imagine what the smell must be after 48 days, because
Oh, man.
I know
And-
some days you're talking in the hundreds easily.
And I'm assuming
Temperature.
he was in an area where he just couldn't get to a shower. He must have been in battle, right?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'd like to hear what his story is in the situation.
Fascinating.
Yeah, I think a lot of times they go out on like a day patrol and they go out for the day and whatever. But who knows what kind of scenario he was in there.
But he didn't have options. I mean, if you're home in your house, you have options.
Yeah, there's no war going on in your house unless you're getting a divorce.
And then if you're in that, I'm sorry.
What is your longest? What do you think your personal record would be without showering?
In the history of our life,
Yeah, longest you've gone.
I think it was during my kidney donation because I just didn't want to deal with going in the shower and I couldn't move. I think it was probably for me 7 days without about full week without
Okay.
showering. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Well, I just didn't want to deal. I wasn't seeing anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I haven't gone more than 3. Two,
I
maybe
think it's
2 or
probably where I
3,
am. I would,
yeah.
and I've not really kept track, but I would say I'm probably not over 4. I would imagine.
I just hate the way I feel. Like
Yeah.
it would start to make me depressed.
So there's a difference even going to bed. If you take a shower before you go to bed, at least for me, it feels like I'm laying on clouds.
And I start to get I'll get acne I'll start breaking out.
So you will. So they're saying that. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't like that.
Some
I'll
people
do
have
anything to keep acne away.
Some people have more oily skin, and it depends on what kind of skin you got. I don't break out that often, but I think you would because your skin's a little bit more fair.
Yeah, I'm greasy.
I wonder how many people's shower to zit ratio has changed since the pandemic.
Oh, I bet for some people, like if you were in Virginia and you didn't shower for 14 days, I think you would have crack acne.
I would have the worst
crack me.
acne. And this is like something that I've seen in my own personal life. Like I have friends of mine that like didn't want to wash their hair for a long time. And like they would just go like a long time and not wash their hair. And they would have this really bad acne. And then they would complain about their bad acne. And I'm like, girl, wash your hair. If you have acne, you should wash your hair every day.
Okay.
Because I think all those oils, I know at least for me, those oils come down onto your face and they just start making pimples pop out for me.
It's weird, too. There are some people who never had acne, and then all of a sudden in their early 30s, they start to break out on their face, and they have no idea why.
You do change. Your hormones change. All that changes, and it can set off acne later in life. Absolutely, that happens.
Yeah. Somebody texted in and said it's been 2 months at least. I was an alcoholic with a pool, so yeah, time passes when you're drinking morning, noon, and night. One day you're just like, damn, when was my last real shower? I do not miss those days.
All right.
Wow.
Well, kind of making me feel a little bad drinking on an afternoon today.
It's not even afternoon yet. You're still
damn, it's the morning?
in the morning.
We're in the AM still.
How do you know you're an alcoholic? You think it's afternoon when it's only morning.
But I would argue a pool... It's
a lazy bath.
That's a bath, man. You're going in there. That's different than not doing anything.
Right.
So don't feel so bad, former alcoholic.
Yeah, you're not that gross.
You're not that gross. But I'm so sorry for your depression.
Okay. All right. Well, if anybody would like to...
We're getting a little weird.
Dog.
Not just us. People calling in. Like everybody.
We're all getting weird.
All getting weird, y'all.
Let's just get real.
Everybody here is getting very weird. Yes. Wow. We still got a long way to go.
What time is it?
It is, we still got 45 minutes left.
Oh, I could do that time in my sleep.
And then I believe we've got a podcast that goes after that.
Yeah.
And then we've got a virtual happy hour that goes after that.
Oh, nuts.
You're going to be so drunk.
Oh, boy.
Or just as off.
Or just.
Like, I don't know, man. Do I continue to drink or do I take a break? I'm in a weird space, man. Real weird space.
These are questions only you can answer.
Decisions.
Want to find the KVJ Show on social media? Just search KVJ Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Simple, huh?
Okay, I do have to call Amnesty here real quick because I got to let people know what happened here.
What happened?
Amnesty on Amnesty's called. Coronavirus Term-Free Friday. We started at 8 a.m., and I'm calling Amnesty because I blew it. And I said one of these 6 terms that you can't say a second ago.
Yes!
I said, again, Amnesty is on. I said pandemic.
Yes!
Here are these 6 words.
Yes!
I said you cannot say coronavirus, COVID-19, pandemic, social distancing, quarantine, shelter in place. I said you know the funniest thing about it? I said pandemic like I had said the F word, and I was like, my heart sank, and I got hot, and like, oh my gosh. And I looked at both of you and be like, did they notice? I'm like, they did notice. I'm like, going, but I'm going to have to. I know. It's going to bing text, bing text, bing text. I'm like,
I didn't notice.
I know. I knew you guys didn't notice at all.
Take it
as soon
off.
as I said,
take it
you know what I'm going to do here?
Take it off.
I'm going to do something. I want to do something that is very apropos with the times. I'm going to surprise everybody.
Okay.
Everybody's doing everything virtual with their meetings.
Yes.
Watch this. Watch this. How about this?
Oh, my.
I'm going to, for the rest of the show.
Be pantsless?
Yep. I'm going to throw a little curve in the mix because nobody was expecting this.
Wow.
Okay.
Someone's stepping it up.
My.
Whoa!
Okay.
I just think I saw a
Can you
Nard.
confirm?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I see slot.
Okay.
He's pantsless.
Pantsless. All right. There you go.
That a boy roll.
All right, I'm gonna do a little different.
Welcome to the game.
Naked completely from the waist down. I don't wear drawers. No drawers on today.
Porky Pig.
Yep.
Porky Pig.
What?
Yep. I just
Porky-
can't forget and run to the other studio and be going, "Hey guys, I forgot."
He's Porky Rig.
Porky Rig.
Porky Rig.
I'm a huge fan of Porky Rig.
Oh man.
Oh, what great fun. Someone's
Yeah.
awfully clothed over there in the dirt of the day section.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she hasn't messed up yet. And by the way, amnesty is over. So everybody's got the terms. You know what the rules are.
Yes.
We're still paying attention. Okay, amnesty is over. The regulations are back on. Yeah, Jbird right now has got his shirt and bottoms on. He's messed up 3 times. I've messed up twice.
Wow.
And mine was my first one, I just started to say just the first letter of one of the terms, but I was like, yeah, to be fair. So, all right, so I've got 2. Virginia, yeah, it doesn't have any
Porky
clubs
Piggin.
yet. Yeah.
Can you pig it? He can pig it. Can you pig it?
I can pig it,
Can you
yeah.
pig it?
All right. There we go. It's a good thing we got that. You can see why we have that new Foley covered WRMF sign behind the window that was there.
Yeah.
Because we would do something like this and kids would be, hey, it's a tour. Yeah.
There is no way your nards don't have the coronas.
Look, the Girl Scouts are here.
It's a little chilly in here. Oh!
You said
He did!
You said
You're
it.
right! I won! Yes, he did! All right, what is it? You had 2 options.
I've got 3. I have undies, I've got my shirt, and I've got my hat. Cover up.
He said it twice. No, he said it twice.
You did.
No, give me one.
That was the same mistake I took mine off for. That was the same
You
mistake
said
I
it
took mine off
twice.
for. That is 2.
You owe us 2 pieces of clothing.
Oh, he's doing what I'm doing.
Double pig.
Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 2 pantsless dudes.
Oh, my. Hold on.
I mean, I can't even put these fast enough on Instagram. Can
Wow.
y'all slow down?
And he's got 1 more. He's got to decide.
I got to decide upper.
Yeah. Shirt or hat? Wow. Tough decisions here.
I'm going to go. Oh, man.
Okay.
All right. You know what?
Are you going to go shirt?
Shirt?
He's going for it. He's
Yeah.
going for it. I like it. If that was the right
I'm
move,
making
by
an
the way.
artistic statement.
But that beer's got you thinking right.
It does. Oh.
What?
That's good.
You
That's
have
good.
no top and no bottom?
He's got a hat on, Virginia. I mean, don't think he's naked.
I'm king of the world.
Oh, dang.
What is going on?
Wow.
It just got real hot.
Oh.
Too hot for TV.
Wow.
All right, don't get too far in there.
The side view is amazing.
No, don't go live with that. Do not go
I
live. I got to approve that.
Wow.
I got to approve it.
All right, VMZ, you approve nothing.
Gosh.
Wow. Okay.
Suits, do not put it on dome cam.
Oh, dang.
Dome cam.
Oh, dang. Yeah, we got to really watch our mouths and our movements because we're still on KVJ TV.
Did I swear?
No. Mouths meaning you can't say the...
Okay. All right. I thought.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, though, I guess...
Can you cover, please?
I'm trying to.
Somebody needs a trim. Okay? Did you lose your clippers?
Jeez.
It's been. Yeah, no, I'm not dating anybody.
Well-
you let it run amok. You let it run amok when you're not dating.
Wow. Woo. Okay, well, here we go. This Friday just got very interesting.
Oh,
Dang.
my gosh.
Wow.
Dang it. How are you clothed?
Not even one mistake. Jbird, I am completely naked from the waist down. Jbird is naked except for a hat.
Mama, if you want to keep this train going, unfortunately, you have to become the bartender.
I am happy.
I am not moving.
I will get all your drinks.
It's just unfortunate. I'm completely sober.
After the show podcast.
No, you're right. We've still got plenty of time left. All right, let's see here. We've got 35 minutes left here in the regular KVJ show. We still got another 30 minutes of the after the show.
We have a half an hour of Breaking Bad left.
Got a lot of naked time.
Yeah, we got a lot of naked time here.
All right.
Yeah.
So Rawson's still.
I'm still, yeah.
He's got me and you are. We have to stand still.
I feel so self-conscious right now.
I feel real vulnerable, real raw.
Someone please pull the fire alarm.
Oh my God. Oh, that would be.
Oh, that cold. Oh, that's the big question. Did Bird show dong on KVJ TV or not? Oh, he did. Oh, he did. Oh, my gosh. Wow.
Edit that out.
Oh, boy. Oh,
edit it out. We got to edit it out. Oh, my gosh.
Find the smallest little black box you can find.
Oh, wait, hold on. Did we get it? Did we get it, Suits?
Oh, what happened?
I told you I shouldn't put the dome cam on. You're like, nah, let it fly.
Did we get it?
I tried to switch as quick as I could. I got bad news for you, Bird.
Hold on. Oh, my God.
I mean, it looks like you got it.
I think I was covering. I am covering. I'm covering it.
I don't know. It didn't look like it to me.
Look, I'm covering.
You could see the forest, but you couldn't see the twig.
I hope so. I got to look back. I was so quickly. I just jumped up and hit
Hold
the
on.
enter key so
I'm
fast.
watching. Hold on. I'm watching back in real. Oh gosh.
Just rewind it like a tiny beat.
I am. Stop yelling at me. I'm under a lot of pressure right now.
Tiny, like your penis. Tiny.
All right, come on. He's already exposed.
Yeah, I know. Gosh, you are so evil. The witch blood is so strong. You're a Sith.
Kick him when he's down.
Well, if you're just walking into this chaos, be like, I don't even know what is going on
All
here.
right, people are saying I was covering it, and
Okay.
it look my shirt that's down there kind of matches my skin color, so it looks a little.
We at 8 o'clock threw out 6 really overused terms in this era that we're going through right now, and we said, okay, for the rest of the show, if anybody uses any of these 6 terms, they have to remove an article of clothing. I didn't start with a lot. I lost my shoes, then I took off my pants, so as you said, I'm Porky rigging it. I've got nothing on. There's no underwear. It's just my naked self. Yeah, shirt is on, but
that's
there's
it.
Nothing on below that. And Bird has only got a hat on. He's naked. He's got now, is that tape on your nipples?
We made him some sexy pasties.
I'm not even kidding you. You got it. I mean, the shot that I was worried about was a buzzer beater.
Close, huh?
Oh, my computer is dead, and I need my computer. Virginia, I so need your partnership right now.
Oh, do you now?
Oh,
what do you mean your computer's
she needs
dead?
to plug in.
Oh, no.
But he's got the shortest cord.
What are we talking
it
about?
Constantly comes out of the computer.
I have a millimeter of length.
Tiny baby cord.
Baby cord.
Rocco's might be bigger.
If I blink, my computer comes unplugged, and it's a thing. Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
I think you could do this even without her help, where I think you could turn your chair around and you would be back against the dome camera.
Do you see Riggy? Do you see him earning his paycheck right now?
No.
He believes in you.
No, I do believe in you.
Do you see him becoming the radio man that?
No, this is
the legendary radio man he is.
So legendary.
I think you could do this on your own. It's just pretty much what it is.
No, I can't. I have zero confidence.
You just swing the chair
I've never been less confident in anything in my life. I'd rather take an algebra test.
You want me to get your cord?
You want to talk me through?
I mean, you don't know what
baby?
could happen, because here's 2 different things that could happen, because you got Virginia, the sinister Virginia over here. She could walk behind the back of your chair and then pull really hard on it, and then that whisks you out into the dome cam and exposes you naked.
When I go to put the cord in the computer, I can snatch the shirt.
She's done this before. I'm scarred from her ways.
Yeah. I don't know what. Yeah, it could go wrong for you, but you're in a vulnerable position where your computer's not plugged in and it's dead and you need it.
I do need it. I got some important notes I got to get off. I got to get off.
What?
I got to get off.
Yes, his
Stop
computer.
saying it. Stop saying it over
And don't make eye
over.
contact when you're doing it.
We gotta go home.
Trust me, I would love to right now.
Do you want to rethink this extra hour?
Go to 11 o'clock. It's a good idea, they said.
I'm not even talking to Kevin. I'm talking to our boss. You want to rethink this extra hour?
They told me it'd be wonderful. The audience would love it.
Oh.
Wow.
Right, I'm gonna
I don't know what you're going to do here.
All right.
Yeah.
You gonna get your corn? Okay, there he goes. He's scooting.
Okay. He's
Okay.
turned. That's what I was telling you. Yeah. He's scooted his chair. The back is now facing the dome camera. You're covered.
Yeah.
You plugged it in.
You did it.
Yeah. See, that's all I was telling you to do right there. That's all I was saying was that right there, what you just did. Plug it right in.
Smooth.
I'm really
The coordination on that was unbelievable.
It looked like a bear trying to open up a Happy Meal.
It looked like a bear that is going through depression.
Wow. Hey, if you want to see the insanity, it is on YouTube right now, KVJ TV.
All right.
You can watch it on your mobile apps as well. Put it on a flat screen TV. I mean, if Jbird's going to mess up, show you his dong, might as well have it on a big old flat screen TV, right?
It's better for him.
Yeah.
Gosh.
It's true.
Evil woman.
Oh, I know.
Oh, nice. Kevin, nice.
Yes.
Thank you for answering my song callback.
Well, we posted some stuff up on Twitter. We'll check in with the what is better results here right now. I am surprised by this. We asked the most recent question was, which is the best music movie on the KVJ Show Twitter? And The Dirt, I thought was going to do better. That's the Motley Crue on Netflix biopic. That's only got 9% of the vote. That is in last place. And maybe it's because it still wasn't in a wide release. It was just a Netflix thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Next is Rocket Man with 13% of the vote, so it's not doing much better than The Dirt. Then you got Straight Outta Compton with 28% of the votes right now, and Bohemian Rhapsody at 50%. So half of all the votes we have are for the Queen biopic.
Mama just killed a man. Put a gun against his
Pull my trigger, now he's dead.
Take it, V.
Mama, life is just begun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Very nice, Bird.
I was giving you guys the audio track.
I got to tell you, your Doobie Brothers is caught up on the Jonas Brothers, though. Jonas Brothers only winning by 4%. That's 52 to 48% on Twitter.
You came in somewhere back in her long ago.
We don't think he's actually saying words.
No.
He's just going,
If you look at the lyrics on that,
Shava Hava He.
Java Hava He, spelled Z-H-A. And then in the best faux Mexican category, Tijuana Flats is still beating Taco Bell 37 to 33% with Chipotle at 25.
Okay.
Nice. They got great. Is it kick my ass sauce? Or is it kiss my? I don't know. It's something about ass and sauce.
Two things you want together.
Normally you don't, but in this case you do.
Speak for yourself. All right, we probably got to pull a plug on this thing.
Well, you
gotta go to a replay.
We got to stretch it out for a while here. We got still
Just for fun, I'm going to go over there
Yeah.
and pull the plug on your computer.
Yeah.
Aw, you might want to do a replay.
Maybe not the right time to ask this question, but Virginia.
Damn it.
She's over there
I have 4% left on my computer.
just playing some games, some evil games over there.
Don't tickle me. I like it.
All right, we're going to ask the question here. What would you say, other than marriage and children, are your 3 lifetime highlights? What are your 3 lifetime highlights?
Going
Gonna go
deep.
deep here because somebody's been knocking down the booze. I figured it'd be a perfect time.
Oh,
Nothing
baby.
like being naked and half drunk.
To realize you have no highlights.
You hired me. You gave me my first radio job.
Okay, don't give them all up now.
All right.
He said after commercial.
No, I don't listen.
Yes. It's very short, though. 2 minutes from now, we'll let you know.
Start your day with KVJ and get the best variety of the 2000s, 10s, and today on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, while we're experiencing one of our top 3 lowlights of our life, we figured that maybe we'd talk about our highlights.
Oh, yeah, and I got a low light today.
Here we are, sitting in this radio studio together. I have nothing on from the waist down. Jbird's completely naked, minus his hat.
If I'm dating somebody, I trim, just to let people know.
People did notice a little bit. They said, whoa, hey, look out, Garden of Eden.
Yeah, I have not been trimming. What's the point?
You could hide Bigfoot down there.
Yeah.
What is the point, though?
Man, what is the point, right?
Although I don't never mind, I shouldn't say that. I'll wait for the podcast.
You got something good?
Yeah, well, I was just going to say, I don't mind.
As the bartender hands you another beer.
Yeah, the devil.
Look at her.
I really should have Fireball.
Yeah.
It's kind of the devil's favorite.
She took the cap off with her horns. Yeah, so what were you thinking about over there, Bird?
I don't hate a little natural. I don't know how else to say.
Were you going to say light?
On you or on a girl?
On a girl. Yeah.
Oh, you like a full 70s look?
We're not on the podcast yet.
Okay, we get it.
There's no way.
We get it.
RMF's gonna
Everybody knows
Yeah.
what 70s means.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
If they didn't, they do now.
Yeah. Okay, so what would you say, other than getting married and having kids, what are the 3 highlights from your life? What would you say? Okay, so you take the what you should say out of the mix, and you think about, okay, what would it legitimately be? If I had to try to name mine, I think one would be getting, the job to be the host of my own show. I thought that was, that for me was something, when I started up and brought Virginia on. And so that's definitely a highlight, because that has really set the table for my life and where I am and all the joy that I get for everything.
Well, that was the seedling of the
Yes.
Kevin Ralston.
So that has to, without a doubt, make it. And I think that would be, to this point in my life, that is the number one outside of the married and kids.
I would agree
angle.
with that.
That's my
Nice.
number one. I would say my number 2, probably the other thing that's near and dear to my heart, aside from family, is my Ohio State Buckeye football. And I would say meeting some of the Buckeye greats, your Archie Griffin, the only 2-time Heisman Trophy winner, Urban Meyer, Chase Young, Ezekiel Elliott, those kind of guys. So those are all, I've got stories, hanging or taking photos with those dudes. Those are highlights for me. And then probably number 3, because I do love college football so much, that time I got to go to the national championship and that private jet with one of our advertisers.
That was pretty awesome.
That was, for me, that was really cool to be able to do that. So without putting a lot of extra thought into it, those are probably my top 3. Virginia, what would you say are yours?
Okay, probably. So going to LSU, like my first, like just getting there and living in the dorm and being on campus and being like independent.
Okay.
Physically, emotionally, financially, like everything. I was just on my own. And it was kind of like amazing and exciting and scary, but it was definitely a peak for me. I remember physically being elated.
Smart. That's a good one.
Elated.
Mm-hmm.
Probably moving to New York City.
Okay.
Also on my own,
Yeah.
completely.
On my own. So many promises.
One more time.
You said that twice now. I'm sorry. I let the first one slide.
Yeah, he has to. It's not his fault.
And then, I think moving here and joining this show. That would probably be the 3rd.
That's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love it.
Mm-hmm. I put mine at number 1, but hers is 3rd. So.
Well, I just went in chronological order.
Uh-huh.
I tried to look back in my life, college.
I rated mine near and dear to my heart.
Damn.
See where we are?
He loves this craft
Joining
more
with
than
Virginia
you.
was my number 1 outside of my family
Damn.
highlight. Hers is I'm 3rd.
The questions made you soft.
Bird, we don't have to worry about the married and the kids. What are the 3 highlights from your life?
I would say giving my kidney to Jim Romano
Good
because
one.
he was about to die, and it
Yep.
worked out almost kind of like a movie where at the time his wife was going to test for it and she was going to do it, but then at the last second she couldn't give it to him, and then I was the second in line. I really really wanted to give him my kidney. So that one is really cool because also you have a whole like a fraternity or a sorority.
Yeah.
People have given away an organ.
You're a fraternity.
Well, if a woman walks up to me,
Yeah.
why are you always going to get on my ass about everything?
You're already down and out right
Bird's
now.
over here trying to speak from the heart.
Yeah, you're
drunk.
naked.
I'm over here.
Minus a hat,
I'm bleeding emotion.
She wants to critique.
Yeah, I'm bleeding emotion.
You're crying like you need to be in a sorority.
I'll cry all day long.
It's okay. You can still be a man and cry. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I cry.
You can be a naked, half-drunk man and cry, and we're not going to look at you weird.
Good. I don't care anymore. I'm over it.
That's right.
I just put my dong on the dome cam.
Clearly, we don't care about anything anymore.
I have zero pride.
We're obviously
left.
going through something.
We are going through something as a show.
We're going through everything.
Yeah, I know we are. No, we're barely hanging on, audience. Barely hanging on.
Barely.
When did it finally go off the rails? You're listening to it.
Oh yeah, let's add another 5 hours of content. Okay, that's one.
Yes.
Number two, I would say being a part of this show and obviously being a public figure and loving what I do and loving y'all. This is a great accomplishment for me.
Better be.
And then I would say a big highlight for me is when we got to play a song with Bare Naked Ladies. Bare Naked.
Oh, yeah.
I remember
It's cool.
I was getting my bachelor's degree, driving to FAU every single night, not thinking I was going to pass. I mean, really struggling and listening to Bare Naked Ladies all the time. And they got me through it, man. Music got me through it. It was the Bare Naked Ladies.
Yep.
And the fact that we could sit down and play a song with them.
And they were so cool to us.
Oh, my gosh.
They invited us into their camper and they gave us snacks.
We played $1 million. If I had $1 million with the Bare Naked Ladies, when I was 14, 15, I never thought that would ever happen in my life. Truly humbled.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm drunk, so I'm real emotional.
Yeah. Interesting little Friday here as Jason and I have nothing on from the waist down. He is also shirtless, but he has taped something to his breasts. You have electrical tape, but there's look like something underneath.
Well, me and Virginia are just having some fun.
Yeah, that's inspired by Pink. Circa 2017, I believe, her tour. She had done that with her breasticles, and it looked hot.
I'm about to get this party started.
I think I think that you need to end this party. You're past starting.
We do. This party needs to end.
Ironically, someone needs to pull our plug.
But I gotta tell you though, I'm having great fun. I don't know if the audience is, but I am.
We're just two naked dudes on the radio and KVJ TV.
Sometimes it's only about you. You know, if you make it about you and you're smiling, what else matters?
Well,
This is a good time.
People sent me that photo of you.
It's close.
Backing up, boy, it is close.
It's a low point. I got a bush. I have my gut hanging out. I get it. I've let myself go during these troubling times. I'll get it back.
Haven't we
though.
all? Haven't
Yeah,
we all?
I'll
We'll-
get it back.
we'll get it back at a
Believe
certain
me,
time.
This ain't the first time I got some bad press about my body. I'm kind of used to it.
Aw.
Well, no, don't give me an aw. I'm a tough boy. I can take it. I'm a tough.
Did you see the freeze frame?
Well, that's the one that's getting me down. Yeah,
Aw.
that's the one that makes me sad because it looks terrible.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to show it to you.
Yeah,
again.
I just told her.
I know, and
You know
then
what I
she
mean?
just
I'll
she
give
doubles
it-
down.
I'm giving
yeah.
my heart
I
out
know.
over here.
I get it. I saw
I get
it.
that my body.
I sat here and watched it.
I get that my body's gross.
I get what you say.
I get that I have
Yeah,
a bush.
I know.
I get that I have a weird chin.
I know what you're
I
saying.
get that I have.
I felt for you. My
no
heart was
ass.
bleeding. I'm
I
there.
get that I stutter.
Yeah.
I get it.
I get it.
I just posted it to Instagram.
You're just a flawed man.
I'm a flawed man.
Yeah, I get
Love
it.
me for my personality.
Yeah, I totally get it. People are really annoyed that Virginia hasn't tripped up here in
Oh, there's a note to
almost
Virginia.
3 hours.
There's a
that
note to
She hasn't
Virginia.
said one of the forbidden
Oh, yeah.
6 words or phrases that the audience suggested we don't use to see if we could, and they were right. We couldn't. We used them.
You're real annoying.
I know. I don't want to talk because I'm afraid I'll say one of them.
But yeah, you're not.
Don't spill your beer.
I just poured one up for the homies on accident. I I just totally tipped one for the homies. This rug,
You
by
got
the
to.
way, we
Yeah.
got to talk about this rug.
You don't have to tell me. I did push-ups on it the other day.
Ooh.
That thing is gross.
Well, do you remember that one kid that came in during the Great 48? He pied the hell out of me. All of that's still in. I mean, it's
The sugar, the sugar ants are out of control
sugar.
these days.
What was it? The curry. There's still curry in the rug.
You're right.
Can't imagine why people hate us.
DJ remnants.
Well, if you're looking for some virtual fun, we told you about Little Smiles' virtual bamboozle the other day. You can go online, littlesmiles.org, and play as a family. All the instructions are on there to do that. It's kind of like a scavenger hunt, and we're going to be doing that on our cocktail hour coming up at 5 o'clock today on Facebook. But there's also another fun little thing you can do with our friends at Bush Wildlife, and we got Amy on here with us. Hello, Amy.
Hello. I have never wanted to be in studio more than right now.
No, you don't mean that. It's
Yes, Amy.
Oh, we're keeping the.
Yeah.
It's so unfair. This whole COVID, and I can't be there.
Amy, we are keeping the bush alive in Bush Wildlife.
Now, tell me about this fun game that you have. It's about dividing up squares and about animal poo, from what I understand.
It is. It is Pelican Poop Bingo.
Ooh.
Fun.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we are actually got a big bingo card that is drawn out on concrete, and the squares are all equal size, 1 foot by 1 foot. And for a $20 donation is what we're asking for. You can purchase one of those squares, and then that square is going to be all yours. We're going to take our Education Pelican Nigel. We're going to put him dead in the center. And whichever square he poops on first gets a VIP tour with me behind the scenes of Bush Wildlife as soon as we're able to open up again.
Oh,
Poop that is.
Poop that is. What poop that is. Yeah, poop that is.
Shakalaka, shakalaka, shakalaka.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah. I love that. Is everything going okay? I know you guys are still, taking care of the animals and all that kind of stuff, because we'd had you on and we were talking about how donations still needed for Bush Wildlife, because you guys are still bringing in the animals. And if you don't know, with Bush Wildlife, when animals are found and they're typically injured, they go to Bush Wildlife, and you guys will try to nurse them back to health. And sometimes they become permanent residents. You guys are still operating. Everything's going okay there, Amy?
Oh, yeah. We are actually busier probably than ever as far as animals coming in. This past month, so since we closed our doors to visitors on St. Patrick's Day till today, we have had over 800 new patients brought into us.
Whoa.
That's a record for us. It's absolutely insane. I think it's kind of safe to say that no other animal shelter in our area has taken in as many animals as we have.
Amen.
It's crazy. It's baby season, so there are lots of babies out there, but also people are home. They're outside. They're in their garden. They're actually paying attention to nature, and that's where we're getting this big influx from.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, fun little game to play to help out, because they definitely still need the food, the resources, everything else going on there with Bush Wildlife. Amy, thank you very much for coming on with us.
One more time. Poop.
That is what poop that is.
Everybody
Yeah,
say,
poop that is. All right, poop.
We'll share the link, too, for you,
Yes.
Amy.
Put it on our social media.
Yeah.
Thank you very, very much, guys. I think we've sold out over half our squares, so you got to get on there and reserve your spot.
Okay, girl.
Will do. That's your music, my man.
Oh yes, this one's deep. I dedicate it to y'all, my friends, the chat room, the nation.
Okay.
Friendship. We talk a lot about that. Friendship.
Is that the quote?
He lost his place.
Oh, is that the quote? Or?
He tried to riff and
That's
lost
it?
his
Friendship?
place.
We talk a lot about it. Friendship?
Can I riff for a second?
Okay, all right.
Friendship.
What are you, a blues musician?
Is the only cement that will ever hold this world together. I love you. I love you.
Beautiful.
I love you.
All right, we're hopping over to Facebook Live and YouTube for the After the Show podcast.